RoCo radio basketball coverage will start in 2 minutes. Tonight's basketball pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. RoCo radio basketball coverage will start in 1 minute. Tonight's hoops coverage on RoCo Radio will start in 30 seconds. The following is a presentation of RoCo Radio Sports. Local high school basketball. RoCo Radio hits the hardwood to cover the teams that you love in Rockingham County. Reidsville High School, Rockingham County High School, McMichael High School, Morehead High School, Bethany Community School. Your home for boys and girls basketball across Rockingham County is RoCo Radio. Find us live on your favorite social media app at RoCoRadio.com and on the Live 365 app on your mobile device by searching for RoCo Radio. Local sports coverage on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to you, our supporters and fans, and the fans of local athletes and coaches across our area. It's also made possible thanks to the wonderful small businesses that believe in our coverage, believe in our community, and believe in local athletes. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970 by well-known entrepreneur Leo Rentz, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 Rockingham County Car Wash 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Morehead at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Nice's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school basketball coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. High school basketball on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Local basketball coverage is also made possible thanks to our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. We now head courtside for your pregame show. Ramey and Jonathan Hatley with the call right here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com.
Welcome in. It's the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Maid and 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. I'm Jay Ramey. My color commentator is Jonathan Hatley. Hatley, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Ready for night 2 of hardwood action. You know, double headers, 2 games. A little bit different than football. Takes about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Moves a lot faster, though.
And you've got more teams to keep up with, but there's less players to keep up with.
Oh, yeah. Between the 2 teams, you got less than 1 team out on the football field. So it works out good.
Quick update for the fans. We will be on the same broadcast all night tonight. First, we've got the Morehead Panthers versus the Bethany Community Wolves. Then coming up right after that, McMichael Fighting Phoenix versus the Carlisle Chiefs. That'll be right after this game. About a 10-minute break between the two, if yesterday was any indication, and we'll be on the same broadcast here on RoCo Radio. Jonathan Hatley, you got some stats from the games yesterday. We're going to talk about both of these games here in the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show about 20 minutes from tip-off. Morehead Panthers versus Bethany Community Wolves. Let's talk about them first. Morehead won yesterday. I believe the score was 73-36 over the Carlisle Chiefs in the second game of the doubleheader. Bethany Community Wolves were on the losing end when they played the McMichael Fighting Phoenix yesterday. That score was 89-44. Morehead coming in with the momentum. Bethany reeling from their loss yesterday. And Hatley, you got some stats from Morehead's game. Let's go with them first since this is their court.
Oh, absolutely. Morehead Panthers, overall as a team, 32 of 63 shooting yesterday, 51% from the field. Free throws left a little bit to be desired. They went – I didn't count these up ahead of time.
We'll do some quick math. Tell us.
9 attempts and 5 makes.
Okay.
So a little over 50%.
At least their free throw percentage was higher than their field goal percentage.
Yeah,
that would be
56%
weird.
from the free throw line, 51% from the field, which is pretty good shooting. And you had Kevin Corum come out here, puts up 20 points, but he wasn't even the top scorer for Morehead Panthers. It was Avery Bigelow, number 24, the big man in the middle.
And he leads the team in scoring.
Yeah, on 11 of 16 shooting, puts up 24 points.
And Kevin Corum, he had one of the best first quarters I've seen of a high school player. It was like Klay Thompson's 37-point quarter, except this was high school. So.
Oh, yeah. His first quarter, he just went on a tear, and then he hit his first shot of the second quarter, and then it just seemed like he went cold. He was on the bench most of the third quarter and came back and hit a couple more shots at the end to get a few more points to put his total up 20.
He decided to put them all in one bunch.
Yeah, just shooting them up in bunches. And, you know, we also had Josiah Thomas come out and score in double figures with 10 points. And Josiah Thomas also contributed with 5 assists. And Avery Bigelow had 6 rebounds, the top rebounder from the Morehead Panthers yesterday. Bigelow is definitely one of those do-it-all utility-type players, and he's one of the bigger men on this Morehead squad who is not the biggest team out there by any means. You know, I think their top guy is around 6'2", 6'3". And, you know, when they have to play the likes of Reedsville and face Kendra Harrison at 6'7", that's going to be a big deficit to try and make up. But he played well in the middle against Carlisle Chiefs team that had a depleted roster. You know, only 6 players, but that doesn't diminish any from Morehead's victory, as it was a dominant victory, 73-36.
Now, it's do you think that they'll be able to keep up how well they shot the ball? Because 51% is very good, but a lot of those plays were coming off of layups, and I mean, you should hit 100% of those. So,
right, and you know they shot pretty well from. They started off pretty well from behind the the 3-point line. Sort of cool off there at the end. Overall, they hit 4 3-pointers on 17 attempts. Just a little under 25%.
Who was that?
That was Morehead.
They went 4 for 17?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought Kevin Corum hit more than 4 himself.
Corum was the one who had the 4.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because now that I think about it, Titus Woods would kind of dribble on the perimeter, and then they would push it inside, and they took their time. It felt like they spent a lot of time on three-point line, but they weren't shooting it from there.
Yeah, they were working more of a perimeter motion style offense and moving the ball around the three-point line, and then when they found their opening, they would get it inside and score from inside for the most part.
So speaking of yesterday's game and speaking of the Morehead Panthers, we got an interview with Damian Price yesterday and we got an interview with him today, not yesterday. But we talked about yesterday's game, we talked about today's game. Without further ado, here it is. This is the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio, and I'm here with Morehead head coach Damian Price. Coach Price, what have you liked so far this season, and what have you disliked so far this season that you think you could improve on?
Okay. First things first, one thing we definitely need to improve on is taking care of the basketball. I think they took us out of a lot of games, and when we go back and watch film, 2 or 3 fewer turnovers than what we had, we right there in the game. What I've liked about these guys is that they come every day prepared, ready to learn, and that they're getting better every day.
Avery Bigelow's been the star, but which of the juniors have you been most impressed with this year?
Out of the juniors, I would say there are a few. Kevin Corum, Josiah Thomas, Roy Thompson, they all bring different things. I think Josiah has the ability to be one of our best players. I think overall he probably is our best player skill-wise. He's just a little timid at times, and I don't think he realizes how good he is and how good he can be.
How did you feel about yesterday's win?
I felt great about it. It was a much-needed win. I understand that Carlisle, we're missing some guys that came in short-handed, but as far as a confidence builder, it was really great for our guys to see the ball go in the basket and do some good things on the court.
And what are you looking for in tonight's game, the second of the Christmas tournament?
Looking forward to tonight, cleaning some stuff up from last night and building on what we did well in last night's game as far as pushing the ball, rebounding the ball, making free throws, and continuing to lower our turnovers game by game.
All right, that was Coach Damian Price. I'm Jay Ramey. It's the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, you just heard from Damian Price. He's optimistic towards tonight, felt good about yesterday's win. One thing interesting, he called Josiah Thomas the most skilled player on the team, and I would like to see a little bit more from him in tonight's game to prove that point.
Well, overall, Josiah Thomas had some good numbers, 5 of 8 shooting, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, couple of block shots. He was kind of the utility man and big contributions on the boards and passing the ball. And, that's as big a part of the game as the scoring.
Looking at his stats coming into the tournament, he was averaging around 14 points per game, 3 assists per game, 6 rebounds per game, 1.5 blocks per game, and about nearly 1 steal per game, which is some very big numbers if you think about it in the context. He doesn't lead the team in any of those, but you don't have to lead the team in a category to be good. Sometimes it's better to be that role player who can do just about everything, especially at the high school level.
Oh, without a doubt, you've got to have those contributions from those types of role players, especially if you go deeper and play better teams, because, they're going to be able to double down and do things to try and shut down your star player. And those contributions that you get from those starters that are sort of those contributors are the ones that are going to come up in those games, and they're going to step up with that next man up mentality and put contributions in as far as points, rebounds, assists, facilitate. And that's just as important as putting up 20, 30 points.
It's the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. Let's turn our attention to the opponent from Morehead tonight. That's the Bethany Community Wolves. Did not fare as well as they would have hoped against McMichael yesterday. Scored 44 points to that 89 of McMichael. That brings their record to 3-11.
Yeah, and Bethany Community, they shot 14 to 35 overall, 40% from the field for those 44 points. Connor Westmoreland, 4 points. Jesse Tucker, 3 points. Kagan Barker contributed 9 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Good shooting night for him. Brooks Lawson put in 6, and the big man, not in stature but in scoring, Christian Benson.
A shocker.
Yeah, he was not even on our radar coming in. He manages to put up 18 points on 10 of 16 shooting.
I might be wrong about this. Is he a freshman?
Let's see, Christian Benson. I've got him listed as a junior from Max Preps.
I don't know why he wasn't. I don't know why I didn't.
Well, when we talked to Coach Cannon before the game, he was not one of the names that we mentioned as one of the players to watch.
He went through a lot of the names of guys that we should be looking out for, and that was not one of them. But you know, he showed it on the court, and maybe that was his breakout performance yesterday. It probably was, and he'll have a bigger role with the team moving forward.
And a big positive that Bethany had yesterday, they only shot 5 free throws for the whole game, but they made 4 of them, shooting 80% from the charity stripe. And if you're that good a free throw shooting team, you know, you can start taking a few chances, drive into the lane, try to draw some fouls to get yourself to the free throw line and manufacture some points.
Thank you guys so much for listening in. It's the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. Morehead Panthers versus Bethany Community Wolves coming up next at around 6 o'clock. 10.5 minutes away is on the scoreboard. Leave some comments, like, share, and thank you so much for supporting RoCo Radio. So, Hatley, let's turn our attention to the second game on the slate tonight. We've got the Carlisle Chiefs coming in from Virginia, taking on the McMichael Fighting Phoenix. McMichael won yesterday 89-44, and Carlisle lost to Morehead in the second game of the doubleheader 36-73.
Yeah, huge, big-time win from the McMichael Phoenix. McMichael as a team shot 40 of 65 from the field, 62% field goal percentage. That is phenomenal for any team. They threw up some three-point shots. You know, it wasn't their main focus. They went out and they got a lot of contributions down low. The big score was J.J. Tatum, 26 points on 11 of 16 shooting, and he shot 50% from three-point land. Braden Dalton contributed 19 points on 9 of 15 shooting. And J.J. Tatum also had 5 assists in the game. The leading rebounder for the Phoenix was Moore, number 22. Let's see, Jayon Moore. And for a guy with as small a stature as he was, he just seemed to be hawking out that ball that was coming off the rim. Kai Tart contributed 4 assists. And you had Jeremy Rosenbaum also in double figure scoring with 12 points on 6 of 7 shooting.
One of the things I'm looking out for is Morehead didn't take full advantage of the fact that Carlisle only had like 6 or 7 players, and you know, they were just playing half-court defense. They weren't really pushing the pace as much as you might expect, and McMichael was full-court pressing Bethany pretty much the whole game. So if they can run the legs off of Carlisle, they don't have anybody else to sub in, so it could be a very severe mismatch in the playing styles.
Absolutely. McMichael was picking up Bethany at least at the three-quarter mark for the majority of the game, other than maybe the last 3 or 4 minutes. And Bethany returned that in kind, but they had some legs on the bench, and Bethany did manage to keep up with McMichael for the most part of the game. But the trio of Tatum, Jaquez Vernon, and Braden Dalton working the ball up the court were able to defeat that press that Bethany was coming out with pretty handily. They didn't give up a lot of turnovers in the game, and McMichael really took care of the ball and shot the ball well.
And that was their second win of the season. They've got to be feeling good coming off of that and hungry for a third win to improve their record to 3-9 here at the Morehead Classic Holiday Tournament.
And turn our attention to Morehead's opponent last night and McMichael's opponent this night, the Carlisle Chiefs. It was basically a three-man show. You had Braylon Gray, Joshua Wingfield, and Natavis Shelton with 14 points, 10 points, and 5 points respectively. Gray, he is an extremely good athlete, senior captain, number 11. He came out 7 of 15 shooting, 3 of 5 from three-point range, a rebound, 3 steals, a block. Just kind of one of those do-it-all guys. He was bringing the ball up most of the night. Wingfield,
well, you've got to have a do-it-all guy if you've got 6 players. I mean, it's not
exactly,
really a choice.
exactly, and they definitely were lacking in size. I believe
really
Wingfield was about their biggest guy, and he's listed on their roster as a shooting guard, with the exception of Addison Lawrence. He was their big boy in the middle, but he was one of the ones that you think of as a classic big guy, kind of like the guy that was playing in the middle for NC State last year. Just
DJ Burns?
Yeah, Burns. Just clogging up the middle, taking up, making it tough to get those shots off underneath the basket, pick up a couple rebounds underneath, that kind of thing. But Burns was a shooter and good athlete. This kid, not taking away anything from him, but he's just not on that level.
Yeah. But if you play on a team with only 6 or 7 players, it's kind of like playing on a football team with 25 or 26 players. You can't just play offense. You've got to be offense, defense. You've got to be willing to do whatever your coach asks. So if you saw these Carlisle players maybe in another system, we might see their talents flourish even more. Or maybe in a team like this, you can discover some new talents when you're forced out of your comfort zone and you have to do a little bit of everything.
Right, and Braylon Gray, I think if you put him on a talented squad, he would make a good role player in a system like that, if not a star. He was definitely the star on this team yesterday. He and Wingfield both scoring in double figures, but Wingfield 10 points on 4 of 14 shooting. Just not a great shooting percentage, but he was pressured all night. He never got an open look, and Carlisle did a lot of forcing up shots. They only shot 35% from the field. Easily the lowest shooting percentage that we saw out of the 2 games yesterday. And, I kind of expect that. You come in with 6 players, you guys start to get tired early, those legs get tired, shots start coming up short. And, I hope that the rest that they got last night and today refreshes them for Game 2 this evening.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for listening in. It's the Morehead Holiday Classic. About 4 minutes to go until night number 2 of the tournament tips off, not kicks off. I'm still transferring all my lingo to the court and not the field. But we've got about 4 minutes to go until Morehead plays the Bethany Community Wolves.
Yeah, a few fans starting to file in. We didn't. With this being a holiday tournament, people are probably going to see family this weekend. I expected some attendance, and I actually expected the gym to be louder than it was.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how quiet it was last night. But you get a couple of 30 and 40-point wins. It's not those close games where the fans are really trying to bring the team into it and the stands are rocking.
Non-conference. People aren't all the way in basketball mode yet. I think January we'll see some more packed gymnasiums.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure as we see some closer matchups and some games that are coming down to the wire, we'll start to get those fans getting into it, trying to get their team into it, trying to get into the other team's head, that kind of thing.
2 minutes, 50 seconds remain on the Two Rivers Plaza Kooler Ice pregame show. Looking forward to seeing the Morehead Panthers take on the Bethany Community Wolves. The Wolves tonight will be wearing white jerseys with blue numbers, blue letters and blue lining on those jerseys. Morehead will be wearing their red jerseys, red shorts, and white numbers.
Morehead coming out here with the all red uniforms, looking like the NC State Wolfpack.
It's a lot better than when Morehead played Bethany, because both teams have kind of a like color schemes, blue and white. But Morehead versus Bethany, you got white and blue versus red.
Oh, yeah, the McMichael Bethany game, the saving grace was that Bethany was wearing their grays last night.
Yeah.
Because if they would have, and, I'm sure they coordinated that ahead of time, but I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference between the two of them if they would have all been wearing white.
I've played basketball games where we had to, change our uniforms before games. They told you every time you got to take both of your uniforms to the game. Because
right. And when my son was playing youth basketball, their jerseys
could
flipped
go inside
out.
Yeah.
So
I wish our RoCo radio polos did that. I would love that. Can we? Yes. Let's do it. Okay. We need to figure that out. Somebody tell the boss that and shoot him a message over Facebook.
Speaking of the boss,
we can't really get in contact with him
and his
right now.
broadcast partner, we've got them in attendance with us here tonight.
David Woods is over on the far side, Joe Dexter near side. Oh no. He's plugging in there somebody's mic.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sorry, David.
Look who it is.
Sorry, David. There's 50 seconds left. We have to get to this. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for local business services. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
Please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with playing our national anthem.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this. Right before Joe or David, whichever one was going to come on the broadcast, we had to read an ad. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm back in business now, ladies and gentlemen. What was you saying? What you saying something?
No, I was listening to the national anthem patriotically.
Did you not think I wasn't going to come in here and hijack the show?
I'm so scared. I don't.
No. I'm letting you guys take the show tonight. I'll just be listening in. And just like always, I hope you guys have a great show. I'm a big fan tonight.
I'm so scared.
Let's go, boys.
It doesn't get much more terrifying than having David Woods near you with a microphone that can be turned on while you're trying to broadcast your third basketball game of your career.
Well, we just didn't want you passing out just in case, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. Because somebody did, I think your mom posted a picture of that on Facebook.
After the game, I was a little bit tired.
If he passes out, you're the one giving him mouth-to-mouth, David.
No, me and Joe talked about last night.
I'd rather
die. Absolutely not.
I know. I listened to you guys' broadcast.
All right, David.
All right,
you're
I'll
muted.
take it over.
Nope. Players are on the court. David Woods is unfortunately nearby. But we've got Morehead versus Bethany Community on its way. 8 minutes on the clock, quarter number 1, as Bethany gets onto the court. Starting for the Morehead Panthers will be Kevin Corum, Avery Bigelow, Titus Woods, Josiah Thomas, and Roy Thompson. Avery Bigelow is on the Morehead Panther logo, ready to tip off. He'll be joined by Connor Westmoreland. Westmoreland 6'2".
Bethany will counter with Connor Westmoreland, Jesse Tucker, Christian Benson, Kagan Barker, and Brooks Lawson as their starters.
Avery Bigelow 1-inch size advantage for the tip-off. Tips it their way, and it is retrieved by Morehead, and the layup's good. 4 seconds in, and Josiah Thomas is already on the board. Brooks Lawson with the ball. Passes to Tucker. Jesse Tucker driving towards the corner, guarded heavily by Titus Woods, passes it away. Now inside, Connor Westmoreland, 15-footer, air ball. Nice defense. I believe that was Avery Bigelow. Roy Thompson.
Yeah, poor shot selection there. It looks like it may have been partially blocked by Morehead. So
Bethany ball. Oh, fumbled it, and Roy Thompson comes away with the steal. 3-on-2, they've got numbers. Passes inside, Kevin Corum takes a dribble and puts it down the pipe. Half a minute in, it's a 4-0 Morehead lead over the Bethany Community Wolves. Roy Thompson guarding at the top. Westmoreland takes a dribble, passes it away. Here's Kagan Barker in the corner. He's going to take a three off the back iron. Titus Woods brings the ball down court. He's at the wing. They swing the ball around the perimeter. Kevin Corum misses the three. Jesse Tucker brings the ball down court, and now he'll cross the timeline. Tucker guarded heavily, passes it away. Kagan Barker driving in, puts it up, just missed it. Rebound Bigelow. Titus Woods dribbling the ball down the court now, passes it wide open. He's got Thomas, missed it. Kevin Corum went for the offensive rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. 6:34 to go in the first. It's a 4-0 lead for the Morehead Panthers here in the Morehead Holiday Classic. Roy Thompson guarding the point guard.
Brooks Lawson bringing the ball up. Christian Benson with the ball, Corum. Man with the hot hand last night.
He's blocked. Thomas throws it to Corum. Corum back to Thompson. Thompson lays it in with his left hand. 6:10 to go in the first quarter. It's a 6-0 lead for Morehead. Thompson picks up Lawson at midcourt. Lawson trying to dribble out of it, gives it to Jesse Tucker, who is fouled by Woods.
Titus Woods reached in a little bit there. He's going to pick up his first personal of the night.
Inbounding is Brooks Lawson. Lawson gets it in to Benson. Benson puts it up. Tough shot, airballed. Put too much power on it. Avery Bigelow with the rebound. Pushes it up to Titus Woods. Woods to Bigelow. Thomas now. Thomas inside. Thompson gets it. Throws it out there. Kevin Corum now on the wing. Takes a dribble. Passes it back up to Woods. Titus Woods resets. Good ball movement by Morehead. Woods takes the screen. Inside. Jumper. Missed. 6-0 lead. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Morehead with the advantage over the Wolves. Westmoreland too strong. Thomas pushes the ball down court. Josiah Thomas gives it to Woods. Back to Thomas. Wide open wing jumper. Misses the three. Kevin Corum offensive rebound. Inside to Thompson. Thompson goes up strong. It goes! 8-0 lead for the Morehead Panthers. 4:50 to go in the first. Thompson picks up Lawson. Jesse Tucker now with the ball. Looking at Kagan Barker, picks up his dribble, gives it to Lawson on the wing. Inside to Westmoreland. Guarded heavily, pushes it back out. Here's Kagan Barker driving through traffic, and he's fouled. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services.
Josiah Thomas picked up his second personal foul on that play, and that'll send Kagan Barker to the line to shoot two and misses the first.
8-0 lead for Morehead.
Tavion Peterson will check in for
Titus Woods.
Titus Woods.
And Thomas is going to bring it up the court. Josiah Thomas dribbles across the logo.
And Kagan Barker put in the second free throw for Bethany's first point of the game.
Peterson back to Thomas, now to Peterson. Kevin Corum on the wing. Inside, Avery Bigelow puts up a tough shot, and it goes down. 10-1 lead right now. Looks like a baseball score of a certain team. Inside, fouled and one. Count the basket for Kagan Barker. 10-3 now. Bethany Community will go to the charity stripe.
Josiah Thomas picks up the personal.
Here's the free throw, too strong. Rebounded by Bigelow. Josiah Thomas dribbles up the court with his right hand. Now at the wing, back to Bigelow at the top of the key. Kevin Corum now doesn't take a dribble across the court, finds his man. Thomas to Bigelow. Thought about it, pump fake. Peterson now banks it in on the three-pointer. And he is the first Morehead player not named Kevin Corum to hit a three-pointer this tournament. 13-3.
You got to call that bank shot next time.
Yeah, I don't think it counts. I don't know why they put it on the board. Kagan Barker, offensive rebound, left-handed. He put it on the backboard and didn't call it either. 13-5 now. Thomas picks up his dribble. Thompson. Now he gives it to Peterson on the wing. Peterson guarded heavily by Tucker. Inside to Thompson, finds his man, and he puts in the tough shot off the glass. 15-5. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Thompson guarding Lawson. Now inside to Barker. Barker finds his man. Benson's blocked by Peterson. Blocked by Peterson. Kevin Corum up to Josiah Thomas. Thomas drives in. Puts it in with his right hand. Goes right by two men with ease. 17-5 now. Morehead with the lead. 2:45 to go. Benson driving through traffic, and he walked. Roy Thompson will inbound as Skylar Perez checks in. Kevin Corum will head to the bench.
Inbound from Thompson to Thomas. Thompson will bring it up.
Thomas taking his time with it. Gives it to Perez on the wing. Back up. And Thomas swings it to Peterson. Back to Thomas at the top of the key. Now Skylar Perez pulls up for three. No. Peterson, offensive rebound. He's trapped in the corner. And jump ball is called.
And Bethany will get possession on the tie-up for the possession arrow.
2:15 to go. 17-5 lead for Morehead. In the corner now, the three-pointer from Bethany. Off the mark. Rebound by Thomas. Thomas up court. Skylar Perez goes up with his left, and it bounces in. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's 19-5 Morehead. Benson trapped. He gets away with it. Kagan Barker to the corner. Jesse Tucker, the three. Drains it. That'll make it 19-8 with 1:43 to go in the first. Josiah Thomas to Tavion Peterson in the corner. Back up to Thomas. Thomas to Skylar Perez, who has 2 points on the night. Thomas has room. Taking his time, he gives it to Tavion Peterson. Back to Thomas. Now on the wing, Skylar Perez thought about pulling up. He decided to pass it too late and threw it away. Ball thrown down court. There. Here's Jesse Tucker trying to drive. He's going to throw it out. Thompson with the steal. Avery Bigelow is pushing the pace. 2-on-2. Goes up strong. Almost got an and one, but he was fouled on the way. With 1:08 to go.
Westmoreland picks up the personal, and that's going to bring up 2 shots for Bigelow. Morehead's first free throw attempts of the night.
How did Bigelow do on free throws yesterday?
I don't know if he shot any, to be honest.
I think he did. He makes that first.
He was 2 of 3. He was 2 of 3.
He was a 61% free throw shooter coming into the tournament. And here he goes, trying to make it 2 of 2 on the night. 20-8 lead. 1:08 to go in the first quarter for Morehead over the Bethany Community Wolves.
2 of 2 for Avery Bigelow
Timeout.
from the charity stripe, and
Is that a
that's going to
timeout?
bring in Jackson Travis subbing in for Bigelow.
Travis, the 6-foot junior. Now bringing the ball up court, and Morehead starts to press. Foul called against Tavion Peterson. Peterson wore number 11 as a defensive back.
Yeah, he bumped Jesse Tucker there on the sideline, bringing it up a little bit. A little too much contact for the referee's taste.
Benson inbounds to the backcourt. Brooks Lawson back to Benson on the wing. He's got room. Minute to go. He picks up his dribble, guarded heavily by Tavion Peterson. He starts dribbling again. And
Easy double dribble call.
timeout was called by Bethany before the double dribble. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Bethany comes back onto the court with 53.4 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
And they were granted the timeout prior to the double dribble.
Here's Jesse Tucker on the inbound. Trying to get it to Brooks Lawson. He's going to settle for Kagan Barker on the Morehead Panthers logo. He has it stripped away by Jackson Travis. It's a one-on-one. Goes up with his right hand on the left side and puts it in. 23-8.
Nice steal and breakaway bucket for Travis.
Making it count. 37 seconds to go. They cross the timeline. Tavion Peterson, good defense, and it results in a steal. 3-on-1, and Thompson accidentally double dribbled. 30.5 seconds to go. 23-8 Morehead lead. It's going the other way. Bethany Community Wolves. Wolves wearing white jerseys with blue numbers. Here's Brooks Lawson. Crosses midcourt. Roy Thompson defending. Gives it to Connor Westmoreland. Goes with his right hand. Kicks it out. Kagan Barker, the 3.
Way off.
Southpaw misses bad. And Brooks Lawson tipped it out of bounds on the air ball. With 18.8 seconds to go in the first, it's a 23-8 Morehead lead going Morehead's way. Roy Thompson will inbound it to Josiah Thomas, subbing in for Titus Woods as the point guard. Thomas
going to bring it up the left side slightly. 13 seconds.
Timeline. 11 seconds to go. Taking his time. Guarded heavily by Benson. Picks up his dribble. Gives it to Travis. Travis to Peterson. 4 seconds to go. He's got Thompson in the corner. 2, 1. Off the backboard. Puts it up. And it's missed. 23-8. Morehead with the lead at the end of 8 minutes. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. Josiah Thomas will inbound for the Panthers. Panthers in their red jerseys. Titus Woods back on the court to man the point guard position.
And he's going to have to be careful with those 2 personals he picked up early.
Woods back to Thomas. Thomas on the wing, back up to Woods. Kevin Corum pushes it inside. Dangerous pass, he got his man. And Josiah Thomas puts it up with his right to make it 25-8. Kevin Corum picks up the defense.
The new face out there for Bethany, Jaquan Edie Newkirk. He didn't play in last night's game.
It'll go out of bounds.
We're seeing David Anders out there. I didn't see any action out of him last night. Alex Bullard has checked in.
I believe Eddie Newkirk was sick yesterday, but I'm not sure. Now dribbling the ball, guarded by Avery Bigelow. Titus Woods on the defense at the top of the key.
Also seeing David Anders out there.
Some new faces. Off the backboard, bad shot, and Newkirk puts it back up. Titus Woods brings it back up the floor. 25-10, 7 minutes to go. Kevin Corum, the 3.
What a shot.
Bangs it home from deep. 28-10. Kevin Corum, the best three-point shooter on the team. Shows his stuff right there. Bethany with a slightly faster pace. And Avery Bigelow tried to save it, but he pushed it out of bounds. 6:46 to go. Morehead up 28-10 over the Bethany Community Wolves. David Anders
Cohen Brame out there.
Almost has it stripped by Jackson Travis, 15-on-15, and
Bullard
the bank
banks
shot
it
by
in.
Alex Bullard, 6'2" junior. Now Titus Woods brings it back up the court. Woods on the wing now. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Jackson Travis. Kevin Corum thinks about it, gives it to Bigelow. Bigelow double teamed, went for the shot but missed. Now
bad idea
pushing
forcing
it back
shots up
the
like
court.
that.
Oh, a deep 3, and it's airballed. Cohen Brame thought about saving it, but it was too far gone. Jackson Travis inbounds to Titus Woods going the other way. 28-12, Morehead lead with 6 minutes to go in the half. Here's Travis. Kevin Corum, the lefty, pushes it across the court. Titus Woods drives in, puts up a dangerous shot, misses. Offensive rebound by Thomas, back out to Woods. Woods, pump fake, puts it up, misses. Avery Bigelow offensive rebound, he puts it up, misses. Another offensive rebound, Josiah Thomas. What a job, and he puts it in. 30-12, Morehead lead. Some good effort on the other side. Now they got to make it count on defense. A block, but then they foul him. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Morehead, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
Cohen Brame missed both free throw attempts, and after Morehead gained the rebound on the loose ball,
They were fouled.
yeah, foul picked up by Cohen Brame, his first personal, and the shooting foul against Morehead was called on Titus Woods, which was his third personal. He's checked out of the game.
Here's Corum, passes it to 22. He drives it inside. Bigelow, dangerous shot, misses. In and out. 5 minutes to go, 30-12, Morehead lead over Bethany. Here are the Wolves. Almost stolen, but he pushed it out of bounds. And it was off of Bethany. I think it went off of his knee, and it'll be going the other way.
Good tight defense. We're going to have to see if we can get a name on number 22 because I didn't have him listed on our roster.
Check the JV. Here's Roy Thompson. Inside, Avery Bigelow. Oh, through contact, the finish. 32-12. 4:44 to go in the first quarter, in the first half. Here's some tough defense by Kevin Corum, and that results in a steal. Avery Bigelow comes away with it, trying to drive through 2 defenders, and it's stolen. Foul called. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Did they call a foul, or did they call the...
It was a foul. Avery Bigelow subs out. Kevin Corum takes the inbound from deep. Here's a 3. Off the mark, too strong. Bounces back to Roy Thompson, friendly bounce. He puts it up, misses. Josiah Thomas with the offensive board, put it back up, and he's fouled. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Motor Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for local small business services. Thomas's second free throw, trying to make it 34-12, the advantage for the red, black, and white. He gets it to go. 4:15 to go. And it is almost stolen. He's going to drive in. That's Eddie Newkirk, and it is stripped away. Ryan Dillard with the steal. Back to Dillard in the corner. Kevin Corum drains it. 37-12, his 6th 3 of the tournament.
free throws.
37-12, 3:47 to go in the first half. It's a Morehead lead.
Montoya's checked into the game, his first action of the night.
Kevin Corum, some heavy defense at the logo. They get it away. Now going up strong and one. Alex Bullard through contact. Bethany now down 14-37 here at the home of the Panthers.
Ryan Dillard picks up his first personal on the play.
Dillard off the back iron. Rebounded by Morehead. 22 drives it down. He has it stripped from behind. It's a 2-on-2. In the corner, Cohen Brame off the mark. Rebounded by Kevin Corum. No, it's not. Pushed out of bounds, but it's going Morehead's way. They're nursing a 23-point lead with 3:21 to go in the second quarter. Roy Thompson will inbound. Morehead brings the ball up the court. Kevin Corum on the wing. Gives it to Dillard. They continue to pass the rock. Inside to Montoya. Back out. Pump fake. Floater. Misses. Roy Thompson rebound. And one! Thompson with the rebound on the left side. Puts it up through contact with his left. And it'll go. 39-14. Morehead looking to extend this to a 26-point lead with 181 seconds to go in the half. Misses the free throw. They almost go backcourt with it. Sloppy play right now by Bethany, but they stay alive. Outside, misses the jumper. Montoya fought for the rebound, couldn't get it, and he fouls Alex Bullard. Bullard goes to the line for two. It's 39-14, 2:42 to go. Thank you guys so much for listening in, whether you're on RoCo Radio's Facebook page, YouTube, or on Rockingham Update. First free throw by Alex Bullard misses. He averages 2 points per game.
He's eclipsed that already tonight.
The 6'2 junior. Misses the second one. Kevin Corum comes away with the board. Pushing it down court to Dillard. Dillard in the corner. Pushes it inside. Too strong, and it's a steal for Bethany. Back the other way on the wing. It's stolen by Kevin Corum. It's a one-on-one. One man to beat. Stutter step. Oh, he put a Manu Ginobili Euro step on him to make it 41-14. Morehead continuing this stifling half-court defense. Montoya picks up his man at midcourt. Now inside, spin move. Just off. Bounced off the rim a couple of times, did not get a friendly bounce. Now Morehead. Kevin Corum, the three. Nails it! His third of the night. (44-14). A 30-point lead, and Kevin Corum picks up his man at half court. Ryan Dillard knocks it away, and back down the other way is 22. Kevin Corum now stops at the short corner, back out to 22. And now Roy Thompson has it. Taking their time with it inside of Montoya. Montoya, double team, puts it up. Oh, he got it. Swishes it from the block over his man with his right hand. 1:04 to go.
A little bit of a baby hook on that one.
And some good defense by Roy Thompson now in the corner. He's trapped his man. Kevin Corum meets him there. They get out of it. Now at the top. 48 seconds to go. Screen set. Good defense there, and now Ryan Dillard has it all to himself. He's going to lay it in with his left hand. It's now 48-14 with 35 seconds and rolling on the clock in the first half. Morehead up big. Now in the corner, wide open. He's going to push it inside. Ooh, around the back, but he missed it. Right. Kevin Corum got the rebound, lost his handle, and double dribbled.
Yeah, it was an interesting underneath the basket reverse layup attempt by Cohen Brain. Didn't quite pull it off.
Here's Corum meeting his man in the backcourt. Bethany dribbles forward. Now it's Eddie Newkirk. Deep three, airballed. And Alex Bullard is fouled once again. This is kind of a trend with him.
Montoya picks up the personal, his second.
Bullard's first free throw. Swished.
And that's the first one he's made in 4 attempts tonight. We got Gonzalo Soto has checked into the game for the Morehead Panthers.
9 seconds to go in the half. He converts 1 of 2, makes the second. Offensive rebound attempt, he misses. Thompson pushes it out. Soto with 3 seconds. He's going to shoot a half quarter off the backboard. There's still time, and nobody shoots it for Bethany. At the end of the first half, it's a 48-15 Morehead lead. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they are the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Thank you guys so much for joining us, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Rockingham Update. We're happy to have you. 48-15. Hey, David, would you like to join us? I'm turning David's mic on.
Yeah, you had me muted for the whole first half, so I couldn't say nothing.
That's why we did so good. It was great.
Here you go.
So what did you think tonight, David? You hadn't seen Morehead play yet, and that I know of, and I know you hadn't seen Bethany play.
I mean, I'm a big Carolina fan. Damian Price, he played under Roy Williams. So far, so good. I like what I see out of them. They'll get up and down the court, they'll run it, but they're looking to feed the big man. And that's what you want to do, especially with somebody that's playing a 2-3 zone. guys that usually play a 2-3 zone or teams are not very, I guess, don't have much depth. So that's what they want to do. You know, they got to try to slow the game down because if you let it get out of hand, well, it is out of hand now, but I mean, it's not going to be good. But I like what I see out of Morehead. I really do.
Yeah, they're really out there. They're spreading the wealth. You know, I think they've forced a few bad shots that they could have held. You know, kick back out, reset the offense a little bit, taking a few bad shots. Their free throw shooting 4 or 5 on the night. It's hard to argue with that.
Yep. Well, they're doing what they need to do as far as you know, getting it inside because Bethany doesn't really have much height whatsoever. So you know they're taking full advantage of that.
No, their 2 biggest guys are like 6'2" range, which you know, rec basketball that's tall.
Yeah,
but you get into high school, no, you're shooting guard, small forward size.
Absolutely, you're right.
And Bethany some of their players are starting to look a little bit nervous when they get into the half court, and it looks like they're kind of making these sloppy plays.
Yeah. Well, one good thing about Morehead's defense too is they're playing man-to-man, but they're switching. So you know they're not staying just on one guy at one time. You know they'll switch guys, and that's pretty good defense right there. Like I said, so far so good out of Morehead. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And I would expect no less out of a team that's being coached by Damian Price, former state championship coach David Price.
Absolutely.
And Jeff Paris.
Man, if David was the coach, who knows where they'd be.
Well, I mean, you know, Damian lived in a house with him for 42, however old Damian is. He's a couple years younger than me.
I'm in David Woods.
Oh.
Well,
there we go.
If I'm coaching them in basketball, we're probably not going to win a ball game. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep up with basketball, but
they might not score a point.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to run and gun. That's what we're going to do. We'll jack up a few threes here and there. We'll feed the big man, distribute the basketball.
And what was it that little kid said on a show that I watched one time? He was playing in an NBA 2K game with a buddy, and he just kept on jacking up threes, kept on jacking up threes. And the guy looks at him, he's like, "Why do you keep on shooting threes?" And he says, "Because threes are better than twos."
Absolutely. Duh. Yeah. I'm going to tell you what, I'll recap last night's game a little bit, too, at me and Joe done. We done Rockingham and Reidsville. Man, you talking about an absolute ball game last night. Yep. Even though Rockingham lost by 20 points, Dynamite Johnson and Deontay Neal, that was the highlight. That was the spotlight of that whole game. Dynamite went up for a slam, dunked it one-handed. White boy on top of that went up one-handed for the slam.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that on the broadcast.
Oh, I mean, come on.
We probably shouldn't say it in general.
Hey, I've affectionately nicknamed him Carrot Top when I'm talking to him among other people. So.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that. Like they had a sign in the student section for the Morehead Rockingham game saying something about Carrot Top that was not nice. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, so he had 34 points last night. So he went up for that one-handed slam. His dad stood up on the home side, jumped up, and said, "That's my boy, that's my boy." I mean, looking at everybody on Reidsville's side last night, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Right,
I mean,
Hatley.
but at the end of the game, man, you know, everybody was shaking hands. It was a great rivalry game.
Yeah, and we saw, when we saw the Reidsville Rockingham game just so we could start scouting a little bit for the beginning of the season.
What in the
I got you something, Hatley.
What is that?
Why are you handing me canned corned beef hash?
And I got you a spoon. Come on.
Why would I eat that stuff out of a can? If you're going to eat corned beef hash, make it from scratch, dude. That's terrible. You don't even have a way to open it.
What?
They got metal detectors here. How did you even get that through here?
The press, baby. The power of the press.
How?
They let us bring the computer in.
What is up with that spoon that you got? What is that?
That's Blackwell's spoon, isn't it?
All right. Y'all are both getting muted, and I'll do this thing solo. All right? Y'all hear that? Solo. All right, guys. The truth is, my mom said, how funny would it be? Well, I saw my mom in the pantry with corned beef hash, and she was like, "I hate this. I don't know why they give us this," because it was like Walmart grocery pickup, some weird replacement thing. And I was like, how funny would it be if I gave it to Hatley on the broadcast? And I thought he would enjoy it.
I love corned beef hash. I love corned beef hash, but when I make it, I make it from leftover corned beef and cabbage, and I make it from scratch.
She said bring 2 spoons, and I could only find 1 spoon in the drawer, and I was like, screw it. It'd be even funnier if we brought a giant spoon. And I thought he would enjoy it. But clearly he doesn't have the Christmas spirit.
You got to see what I deal with here.
He doesn't have the Christmas spirit.
So Joe gives me candy, at least, from Sandy Cross General Merchandise, and you bring him corned beef hash for Christmas? What?
I mean, look at me. You know, it is kind of fitting.
So it is a representative. It is representative of our friendship. Okay,
Joe, thank God for our friendship. That's all I gotta say.
If you could sum up Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley's broadcast in one sentence, it would be
corned beef hash.
One time Jay tried to get Hatley to eat corned beef hash out of a can on the broadcast, and he said no.
I mean, I don't turn down food. That's obvious by looking at me.
Yes, you do. You're turning down this. This is food. Food is food.
Did that at least it didn't pass the expiration date?
I didn't check that.
That's probably why your mom gave it to you. She said it's never been 8, so it's probably got an expired expiration date.
I've actually never met somebody who actually likes corned beef hash.
This is the high preservative stuff. This is good till 2027, boys.
Oh, boy.
All right, guys.
Hatley, good luck with that.
All right, guys. Y'all only have to wait, what? How many years? Okay, it would be 2 years and about 9 months. And then we're going to do the grand opening of the corned beef hash. The RoCo Ready to Go corned beef hash.
I would rather
2 years, 9 months. Mark your calendars if you're the kind of person who has a 2027 calendar already, which is insane, by the way.
We can do it at the opening weekend of high school football.
Oh,
I'll come
in
back
2027.
For it. I'll come back. I'll be on. Actually, I'll probably be in college then, but I'll come back for it. September 1st, 2027.
So speaking of, Jay, what college are you planning on attending?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come on now. You said Syracuse, right? Maybe.
It's like 60,000 out of state. If I got a full ride there, that would be my school.
That would be your school.
But Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'll call Bill Belichick so we can't get you into Carolina.
Yeah, I'll just call. Actually, if I could broadcast for UNC, then that would mean I would be able to get to talk to Bill Belichick. But he's going to leave after 1 year and go to the NFL, so it's not going to happen.
He is not. He's there to stay.
A one-way conversation. That's how most of my conversations go.
I tell you what. You enroll into Carolina, and I want you to walk on for the football team. I want to broadcast that.
David.
I would be dead.
Do you want him to get folded in half like a lawn chair?
Don't answer that.
Maybe not.
All right, you're muted. I don't like this.
It's official. The RoCo Radio nickname for Jay Ramey has changed from the kid to corned beef hash.
I'll take it.
Jay, corned beef hash Ramey.
Unlike others that are on the broadcast, I accept gifts, and I will consider that a gift. You know, I thought Hatley would be hungry halfway through the broadcast. This is one of those tiring things.
For the record, I would have ate it.
Thank you, Joe. Maybe we need to switch this. Switch partners.
Oh, you want to start calling games with Joe and I'll call them with David?
Well, he takes corned beef hash out of a can, and he would eat it on a broadcast.
We'll have at least one. We'll have at least one group of broadcasters that gets canceled.
You see the type of anarchy our broadcast descends into when Joe and David are present? It's all their fault. Third quarter underway, 7:54 to go, 48-15 Morehead lead. Westmoreland puts the first points of the second half on the board with that free throw. Second one on its way. He converts 2 of 2, doesn't even touch the rim.
Titus Woods bringing it up the right side.
Woods to the corner. Kevin Corum. Almost. Avery Bigelow with the offensive board, and he's fouled on the way up. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schultz Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Skill Street, or to Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Bethany push and get the other way after 2 missed free throws.
Lawson nearly lost the ball.
Back up top, Westmoreland to the corner. Benson cashes in from deep. 7:22 to go. It's 48-19. And Bethany's starting off this half right.
And Benson.
Titus Woods trying to get through the press. Gets it across court to Thompson. In the corner, Kevin Corum. No, sir. Avery Bigelow tried to get the offensive rebound. He missed it. And Thomas pushes it out of bounds. It's going the other way. Bethany
and
has
Benson,
control.
Who had the hot hand last night with 18 points, gets his first 3 of the night.
Here are the Wolves. Lawson at the volleyball line. Picks up his dribble. To Westmoreland now. Westmoreland with his left. Stops on a dime, and no, he did not. He kept rolling.
He stopped, but his feet didn't.
That's what you call a rolling stop right there, and that's illegal. That's why Morehead's got the ball. Josiah Thomas passes to Titus Woods. Bethany with a kind of a press going on here.
Yeah,
Thomas to Woods. They're passing it cross court.
They're going 3 high and trying to trap Morehead in the corner.
Inside to Bigelow. Found him wide open, the big man with the finish. 50-20.
Josiah Thomas with the assist on the play.
It's stolen. Thomas pushing it the other way. 1-on-1, and he is fouled from behind.
Did they call it on the floor?
Benson. I believe so. Titus Woods will inbound. Into Bigelow. Spin move, and he got it to roll in. 52-20. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Ooh. Kagan Barker with the miss. Kevin Corum pulls it down. Titus Woods now slows the pace. Woods, 1-on-1.
He's got to be careful about that little bump back move. He's going to step on the half court line.
Woods over to Corum at the wing spot. Back to Woods. Woods trying to dribble through it. Almost has it stolen by Benson. He picks it up. Has to get it away. Finds his man, Roy Thompson. Up with it, and it rolls in. Making the best out of the bad situation and putting 2 points on the board is 54-20. Brooks Lawson crosses midcourt. Defended by Roy Thompson. Inside and nobody home. He passes it out of bounds.
Yeah, passed it right to where the man cut from. Little miscommunication by the Wolves there.
Thompson inbounds to Titus Woods. My favorite person in the building with the last name Woods. Here's Titus. Kevin Corum shoots it. No, he didn't. Oh, he alley-ooped it! Oh, my goodness. It looks like a really bad shot. It was an alley-oop to Josiah Thomas. Jump ball after the miss on the other end of the floor.
Alley-oop to the two-handed slam.
Beautifully placed. That was more impressive than if he would have made the shot. The timing, the accuracy. Corum now in the same spot at the wing. Cross-court pass to Titus Woods. The three. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by Thompson. He misses. Kevin Corum, the offensive board. Passes back out to Woods. Back to Corum. Corum at the elbow. Kicks it out. Here's Thomas. Thomas drains the three. 59-20. Now Westmoreland has it stripped by Bigelow. It's 1-on-1. Bigelow versus Benson. Bigelow tried to dunk it. It still put the same amount of points on the board, just not as cool.
He got a little bit too deep on it.
Christian
Had to
Benson.
adjust to the finger roll.
Now Westmoreland makes it. And timeout called. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 70s for good food. Stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. 4:06 to go in the third following the timeout. Skylar Perez, Tavion Peterson, Titus Woods, Roy Thompson, and Avery Bigelow on the court for the Panthers.
I wonder if Circle Drive-In has corned beef hash.
If they did, it wouldn't be the same because it's not in a can, and it probably doesn't expire in 2027. So, I don't know. But for all their other food, very high quality. Here's Peterson on the wing to Perez at the top of the key. Now it's back to Woods. Woods at the logo, gives it to Tavion Peterson. Peterson on the wing, takes the screen, and he's going to put it up from 18 feet. Misses. Too much power on it. Connor Westmoreland bringing it down for Bethany, down 61-22. In the corner, the three from Lawson. Too strong. Tavion Peterson the board. Fighting through traffic. He goes all the way, full steam, and he's fouled on the way up. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Motor Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services.
Alex Bullard picked up the foul on the play. Titus Woods converts the first of two free throws.
Looks like Bullard limping off slightly.
Yeah, it looked like he came down a little bit awkward on that ankle, giving chase to Woods.
Free throw 2 of 2. Nails it. Cooper Martin subs in for Titus Woods. Cooper Martin, the senior. Brooks Lawson. Guarded by Cooper Martin. Morehead now in his own defense. Back to Martin. Cohen Braham had it momentarily. Now in the corner, Cohen Braham tries to put it up, and he's fouled. .210 to go, running clock, as it's a 41-point lead for Morehead in the third quarter. Inbounds play coming up from Cohen Braham. Braham, dangerous pass. They get it to the corner. Benson put too much power on that three. Roy Thompson with the rebound. Thompson to Peterson. It goes to Skylar Perez instead. Here's Perez wearing number 2. Perez behind his back. Dribbles through traffic. Puts up a floater. And it dies on the back iron. Going back the other way is Cohen Braham. Braham to the corner. Benson thought about a three. Guarded by Roy Thompson. Back up to the wing. Corner. Corner Benson off the backboard. Skylar Perez the rebound. A minute 20 to go. 63-22 Morehead. Perez lost a handle on it, and it's stolen by Tucker. Jesse Tucker going the other way. Morehead going back into their 3-2 zone defense. Tavion Peterson playing out. Now it's to Benson. Benson on the corner for Bethany. Benson drives. Elbow jumper. Footer. Missed it. Lawson put it up. Missed. 56 seconds to go. It goes to Cooper Martin wearing number 10. Martin over to Bigelow. Bigelow gets a handle on it, puts it up backwards, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. That's what you call stat padding. He didn't do it on purpose.
That's the Angel Reese version.
Okay. Yikes. Here's Peterson. In the corner, missed three-pointer. And half a minute to go. Tavion Peterson driving the other way, guarded by Tucker. In the corner, Skylar Perez pulls it.
Nice shot for Perez from the corner.
19 seconds to go. Lawson, the 3. It's off the iron. Now going the other way, Tavion Peterson, 5 seconds to go. Corner 3, Cooper Martin cashes in. 70-22 at the end of 3. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. So I started thinking about that one time that I was reading the Circle Drive-In ad and couldn't stop laughing. And then one thing leads to another.
Yeah, and you start doing it again. The Vuvuzelas are not in the gym, Jay.
It wasn't that. I was just... I'm sorry. To all of America, I apologize. 71-22. Morehead with the lead. Now dropping back into a 2-3 zone defense. Tavion Peterson tries to strip the ball away. He's almost got it. Very aggressive. And tipped away. They're playing some stifling defense. 3-pointer. No good. Trying to get the rebound. Skylar Perez accidentally threw it off the backboard. And Alex Bullard will go to the line once again. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they are the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Cooper Martin brings it the other way.
And Bullard knocked down both of those free throws.
Martin in the corner now.
Haygood with the ball.
And travel is called. It'll be going the other way.
Now it looks like Coach Price has gone deep down his bench and has got some of these reserves, getting them some minutes.
Getting them some good minutes, too. Cooper Martin on defense. Nice job by Martin. Travis and Peterson being very aggressive on defense. 3 flies, no good. Jackson Travis with the board. Gives it to Tavion Peterson, who dribbles down. Peterson the other way. Now to Perez on the wing. Cooper Martin up top. Takes his dribble, passes to 25. He gives it to Martin. Martin on the wing. Martin goes up.
Floater.
Misses. Now going the other way. It's a one-on-one. Eddie Newkirk with the left hand. Missed it. Missed a wide open layup. Skylar Perez the other way. Perez pulls up 3. No, sir. Going the other way, Eddie Newkirk looking to redeem himself. Guarded by 2 men. Stops on a dime and puts it in with his left hand to make good for 2 points. Tavion Peterson now going the other way. With 5:36 to go, up 71-26. The Morehead Panthers. Skylar Perez, the 3. Off the mark. Now going the other way, number 15 for Bethany. Guarded by Perez. Perez fouls him from behind.
Number 2, Skylar Perez, picks up his first personal. Team foul number 2 in the fourth quarter.
5 minutes to go. Eddie Newkirk, who was not here yesterday, is going to kick it out to the corner. The 3, too strong.
Shot
Rebound
attempt for
Morehead
David
going
Anders.
the other way. Cooper Martin now has it. He's pushing it. Inside, dribbles back out.
Hey, good.
Three-pointer from the wing. Almost.
Nearly in.
Rebound Soto.
Circled the
Soto
drain and wouldn't
throws
go
it
down.
away.
And that last three-point attempt by Haygood did everything but go through the cylinder.
Yeah. The big man.
Made a 360.
Here's Westmoreland. Short jumper misses. Tipped out of bounds by Alex Bullard, and it'll be going the other way. Ryan Dillard comes in. Subbing in
Checking
for
in for Montoya.
Three-pointer from Bethany. Morehead's defense not set, but they can't capitalize. Now inside to Eddie Newkirk. Double team, puts it up through contact, and he misses. 3:48 to go, clock rolling. Down by 45 here in Eden.
And Townsend, I believe is what the PA announcer said, picked up the foul. Newkirk with his first free throw attempts of the evening makes the first. And air balls the second turnover. Ball being brought
Here's
up by
Soto.
Gonzalo Soto.
Soto to Dillard.
Over to Haygood.
Haygood drives.
Going in for the layup.
Puts it in.
Webb checks into the game.
Here's Bethany taking it back the other way. White uniforms, blue numbers. 2.5 minutes remain. 73-27. Morehead in control. Back up top to number 12. Screen set by Alex Bullard. And Eddie Newkirk forgot to dribble. Going back Morehead's way.
Yeah, this is looking like we've got the
Zach Webb brings
younger
it up
side
the
of the two teams facing off for this last 2 minutes of the game.
Here's Cooper Martin. Up to Ryan Dillard at the top of the key. Dillard drives with his left hand. Avoids getting stolen. Oh, would have been a nice move. The bench got excited for a minute, but he wasn't able to convert. 1:45 to go. Thank you guys so much for joining us right after this. Don't go anywhere. Don't you dare touch that dial. We've got some more basketball action coming up. Minute and a half to go.
Going to be bringing you the McMichael Phoenix and the Carlisle Chiefs.
Ooh, three-pointer from deep for Bethany. 1:22 to go. Here's Zach Webb, sporting number 22. Taking it himself, gives it to Ryan Dillard. Dillard up to Soto. Gonzalo Soto drives forward, puts it up. Oh, off the backboard. Too strong. 1:07 to go. Eddie Newkirk bounces off his foot. No kickball called. It goes to his teammate. Oh, he nets the three. 58 seconds to go.
And that's two in a row for
Ryan
number 12
Dillard,
from Bethany.
Three to answer. No, sir. Soto, offensive rebound. Gives it to Zach Webb. Takes his time. Short corner. Back to Dillard. Dillard thinks about it. Takes his dribble. Going to the corner. Puts it up. High floater. Missed it. Connor Westmoreland going the other way. 35 seconds to go. Inside, fouled.
Cooper Martin picks up the foul. Westmoreland will go to the line, and this will likely be the
end of the game.
Last shots of the game. Hits the first.
Stay tuned. Right after this, we should be having an interview on its way with Avery Bigelow, the big man for Morehead. Ryan Dillard pushes it the other way. 3, 2, puts it up, fouled. Oh no, he traveled. almost beat the buzzer and got fouled, but he traveled on that one. So at the end of the game, 73-34, Morehead with the win over the Bethany Community Wolves. So we should be getting an interview with Avery Bigelow. Hatley, feel free to chime into the interview when he comes up here
All right.
with any questions you might have for the big man.
Yeah, Bigelow with a 12-point performance overall tonight on 6 of 12 shooting. Roy Thompson contributed 10 points of his own. Josiah Thompson, 15 points on the night. Kevin Corum, 13 on the night.
In a home matchup against the McMichael Phoenix. Once again, a reminder of the Bethany Wolves hosting Bishop again on Friday the 3rd.
9:45 minutes remain until the tip-off of McMichael Carlisle. McMichael will be wearing all blue as they continue to warm up. They looked very good yesterday in their match against the Bethany Community Wolves. Let's see if they do the same thing tonight. Saturday night basketball action from RoCo Radio. We're here at Morehead's Gymnasium in Eden, North Carolina, with coverage of the Morehead Holiday Classic. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for listening to us, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or Rockingham Update.
Our upcoming match between the McMichael Fighting Phoenix and the Carlisle Chiefs, scheduled for a 7:30 start. They got done with game one a little bit ahead of schedule. They put 7.5 minutes on the clock for McMichael and Carlisle to get warmed up. I haven't seen Carlisle take the floor yet.
They're around here somewhere.
Well, I know I saw...
well, they're not up there.
Well, I saw Wingfield when he walked into the gym. He kind of sat down in the area in front of where we were. He was one of their leading contributors in the game versus Morehead last night. Picked up 10 points. He and Braylon Gray carried the Chiefs' offense with 24 of the team's 36 points.
Kind of like Patrick Mahomes, you know?
Patrick Mahomes has a lot more help. He has 6 guys in striped shirts that help him every freaking game.
And 3 rings. Now it's got to be heavy throwing that football. But then again, we're reverting back to football season again. Sorry about that.
And Brady has 6, so wake me up when Mahomes catches him without help from the officials.
There are none so blind as those who will not see.
Well, I think that describes the referees in favor of the Chiefs every week.
I mean, this is coming from the Washington fan. I don't care if you had 14 zebras out there helping them. They'd still lose when it matters.
And we still have a better record than the Dallas Cowboys this year.
Nobody hates the Cowboys as much as me right now. I'm telling you.
And you're a fan.
They've given me a lot of pain in this young life. See, Joe's consoling me, and Hatley's just making fun.
When you were born, VCRs weren't even a thing anymore. And if you want to watch Dallas's last Super Bowl, you're going to have to go find one.
Yeah, it sucks. See, but back when you were a kid, they didn't even have a VCR to put it on, did they?
They came along when I was about half your age.
Okay.
I don't know, 7, 8 years old was when we got our first one.
When they invent that light bulb, how old were you then?
I was a toddler at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not quite that old. You know, I didn't walk with the dinosaurs. They weren't gone long.
Yeah.
And it looks like Carlisle has come back out tonight, 6 players. And with McMichael's push the pace style of offense,
it's going to be rough.
It's going to be tough on the Chiefs, having played a tough game against the Panthers last night. Only one sub on the bench. And with a McMichael team that likes to press, likes to push the pace, likes to convert in transition.
.354 to go until the second game tips off. More fans than I expected for the second game. This is kind of odd.
Well, McMichael traveled pretty well last night. We didn't see a whole lot of Carlisle fans except for the small group that came up and sat here close to us.
We would have became friends with them if we weren't on air.
Coach Galloway and Coach Mitchell watching the team warm up. Coach Searcy.
And Avery Bigelow coming up. Did you get some stats on him?
Avery Bigelow, let me get him pulled. Had a 6-12 night from the field, 5 rebounds, a steal, 12 points on the game.
All right, we're here with Avery Bigelow of the Morehead Panthers coming off of back-to-back wins. You guys, how does it feel getting back-to-back wins after kind of a bumpy start to the season?
It feels good, but as long as we execute and do what we're supposed to do, we should win a lot of games.
Yeah. How do you feel? You're the senior on the team. How do you feel about? It's kind of a younger team. How do you feel about your teammates?
I feel like they're good. Just if they listen, they'll be. We're strong. We're a strong team.
So what are your plans for Christmas break?
Hang out with the family and eat, I guess.
Rest up a little bit. So coming into the season, did you have any goals you set for yourself as a basketball player?
Let me see. Average at least 20 points a game.
Okay.
12 rebounds a game.
Ooh.
Just do everything all around.
Do everything. And that's what you're putting up right now. You're doing pretty much a little bit of everything.
Yes,
even when you miss your shots, it seems like you get your own rebound and put it back in.
Sir.
Well, good luck to you. Great job these past 2 games. Merry Christmas and enjoy your break. Rest up for the rest of the season. Any goals you have for the rest of the season? You know, seeing how you started out.
Beat Reasonable.
Beat Reidsville?
Reidsville.
Oh, okay.
Lofty goal. I like it.
Man, Morehead takes their rivalry game serious. I saw a dude before the game. He had a Morehead 27 McMichael 0 shirt on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, y'all take it serious here.
Yeah, we
well,
take
thank
it
you,
very
Avery.
serious. No problem.
Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. All right, that was Avery Bigelow. We're 1 minute from tip-off for the fourth game of the Morehead Holiday Classic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hatley, what are you looking for in tonight's game?
I'm looking for McMichael to do what they did last night, really push the pace, really play up-tempo. Coach Galloway have them running, especially with a short roster for the Carlisle Chiefs. Really push the pace, really get the Chiefs tired early. That way you can impose your will on them. And McMichael has a size advantage again over Carlisle, just as they did against Bethany last night. So I'm expecting that inside game to work as well as it did last night.
A combination of a size and speed advantage is going to be very hard to overcome if you're Carlisle.
Well, Carlisle's got some speed. I can't take anything away from Braylon Gray and Joshua Wingfield and Natavis Shelton. They were running up and down the court for the entire 32 minutes last night. They put forth the effort, and they've got the endurance. It's just going to be tough to keep up with McMichael being able to platoon in fresh legs all night.
Starters for McMichael and Carlisle coming onto the floor.
And starting at forward, number 32, Jeremy Rosenbaum. The Michael Phoenix are led by head coach Randall Galloway and assistant coaches Chad Mitchell, Lamar Tatum, Jordan Searcy, and Trey Moore. And here's your starting lineup.
A little bit of a different look for McMichael tonight. We've got J.J. Tatum, Braden Dalton, Zach Williamson, Kai Tart, and Jeremy Rosenbaum starting tonight.
Interesting.
And starting in guard, senior number 2, Nightcap Shelton. Starting at forward, senior number 11, Braylon Gray. Starting at forward, senior number 21, Addison Lawrence. And starting at guard, senior number 3, Connor Boughton. The Carlisle Chiefs are led by head coach Jason Midland and assistant coaches Lorian Patterson and Cameron Tinsley.
Here we go. Team's getting ready to tip off.
Carlisle will start Natavis Shelton, Joshua Wingfield, Braylon Gray, Addison Lawrence, and Connor Boutney.
All right, here's the tip-off. Braden Dalton at midcourt, facing off with Joshua Wingfield. Wingfield gets it to his team. Natavis Shelton will take it the other way. Shelton met at midcourt. Aggressive defense already from the Phoenix. Braden Dalton covering Braylon Gray 11 on 11. Kai Tart on Boutney, and now it's to 21. Back to Boutney. A high pass. Kai Tart with good defense, but it's a foul. So not good defense. Sorry.
That's questionable.
Hatley does not believe in fouls.
No, I believe in fouls, but I believe you need to actually commit a foul for it to be called.
That's blatantly untrue. Wingfield met from behind, and
when the defender or when the guy on offense trips over his own feet and makes contact with the defender, that's not a foul.
Kai Tart could have clotheslined him, and you would have been okay with it.
Oh, absolutely.
He's an honest man. Here's Boutney bringing it up the court. Kai Tart playing defense. Here it goes to Gray. Gray inside to Wingfield. Wingfield drives in, kicks it out. Here's Gray. Tried to make it over Dalton, but he couldn't. Kai Tart brings down the rebound. J.J. Tatum brings it up, lobs it up there way over the head of Zach Williamson.
Turnover for McMichael.
Braylon Gray bringing it up court. Kai Tart trips, and it's a steal. Inside, J.J. Tatum, he's blocked. blocked by Addison Lawrence. Inbounds play, still 0-0, a minute and 7 seconds into the game. Inside, and it's stripped away by Braylon Gray, tipped out of bounds by Zach Williamson. It's going the other way.
Bit of a slow start for the Phoenix tonight.
Addison Lawrence inbounds it, back to Lawrence, trying to break the press.
Yeah, they got the
kicks it out. Shelton, pump fake, drives, and threw it off the bottom of the backboard. Bringing it back the other way is J.J. Tatum. And it's stolen after Jeremy Rosenbaum's bad pass. One-on-one, Rosenbaum winds up and fouls him. And an and one to make it 2-0 and possibly 3-0. 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Carlisle with a better start than expected. But the problem isn't their speed in the first quarter, it's their speed when you get to the third and fourth, since you've only got one sub.
Gray converts the and one. 3-0 Carlisle lead.
Here's J.J. Tatum, the sophomore prodigy, passes to Rosenbaum. Now it's Dalton on the wing, and Wingfield fouls him. Dalton takes it out of bounds. J.J. Tatum behind half court. Crosses the timeline, being guarded by Braylon Gray. Over to Braden Dalton. Back to Tatum. Tatum takes the three. No,
off the mark.
Braylon Gray has it stripped by Kai Tart. Puts it up. Misses. And now it's out of bounds on Braylon Gray. McMichael just cannot get these shots to fall.
Yeah, McMichael's starting off a little bit cold on the offensive side. They might want to start looking down low to Rosenbaum.
And that's exactly what they did, except that was Zach Williamson. 2-0 after he makes the shot. They break the press. Three-pointer in the corner by Boutney. He misses. Rebounded. Now taking it the other way, J.J. Tatum. Braden Dalton now. Back to Tatum. Inside. Zach Williamson misses. Tries to get his own rebound. He can't. Braylon Gray takes it the other way for Carlisle. Almost goes back court. Guarded heavily by Rosenbaum. Tries to break out of it. And Kai Tart almost steals it. Goes out of bounds. These guys are acting like they got the brakes ripped out of them, and they're just going full speed no matter what.
Yeah, it's a little frenetic. Coach Galloway should talk to his team a little bit, try to calm them down, slow it down just a step to try to get their feel.
Maybe play some soft jazz or something. I mean, that's probably not a good idea to calm yourself down during a game, but you got to do something. Tatum the other way. Here's Rosenbaum. And almost converted the two-pointer on the foul. That'll send him to the line for two.
Foul's going to be called on Connor Boutney, his first personal.
Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services.
Rosenbaum rattles home the first free throw.
Rosenbaum the second one. It's now 3-3. This to take the lead with 5:06 to go in the first. Makes it 4-3 now. McMichael advantage. Braylon Gray takes it up the court.
Got Kai
Tart and J.J. Tatum.
picking him up in the backcourt.
They're trying to break the
Rosenbaum
press.
stepped up trying
Lawrence
to trap.
almost lost his handle.
Williamson.
Continues to dribble through it. Now Gray. Gray to the corner. Shelton inside to Wingfield. Wingfield puts it up. Fouled and one. Count the basket. Wingfield, the 6'3", 155 junior, seizes the lead with that score to make it 5-4. 4:46 to go. He's at the line. Carlisle sets up defense on the other side of the court as Wingfield misses the shot. J.J. Tatum dribbles up court. Now
Rebound
to
goes to Dollarhide.
Braden Dalton on the wing. Guarded by Wingfield. Kai Tart now at the volleyball line to J.J. Tatum. Tatum to Tart. Tart puts it up. Air balls.
Short.
On the floater. Driving the other way is Shelton. Full steam ahead. Met by Braden Dalton. Picks up his dribble. Dalton playing good defense. He gets it away. Boutney guarded by Kai Tart heavily.
Shelton back at the top. Gives it to Wingfield at the free throw line.
Tries to put it up. He gets it to fall. 7-4 now. He's got 4 of those points. J.J. Tatum the other way. Three-pointer from Braden Dalton. Cashes in. He ties the game at 7. Some full court press action by McMichael. Braylon Gray, the 3. Almost answered, but didn't. J.J. Tatum drives the other way. He and Rosenbaum on the side. He shoots from the elbow. Off the mark. Puts it back up. Missed. Rosenbaum fouled on the way up. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Skill Street, or to Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Rosenbaum makes his second, missed the first. 8-7 now with 3.5 minutes remaining in the first. New players on the court. Travel called.
And David Good has checked into the game for the Carlisle Chiefs and is immediately called for the traveling violation.
Noah Dollarite inbounds it to Jayon Moore. Some fresh legs on the court for McMichael, using that substitute to their advantage. Inside, Rosenbaum, bad pass. Jayon Moore up to Dalton. Dalton to the wing. Back up to Dalton. Inside to Dollarite. Dollarite to Tyvon Dalton. Up to Braden Dalton. Three-pointer. Wide left.
Rebound
they stopped
to
the full
Braden
court
Gray.
press. And here's Wingfield. Too strong. Rebound Tyvon Dalton. And stops on a dime, and he's fouled. Some emotion shown by Jason Niblett, not happy with that foul, as Tyvon Dalton gets set to inbound. Didn't see much of him yesterday.
Joshua Wingfield picks up his second. He's going to be checked out of the game, and Connor Boutney will come back on.
Jayon Moore dribbling up the court. Zach Williamson, Braden Dalton, and Noah Dollarite also on the court with them. Dalton now on the wing. Spins his way in. Out to Tyvon. Back to Braden Dalton. Dalton inside to Dollarite. Dollarite finds Jayon Moore. He dribbles to the elbow. Back out. Dalton to Braden Dalton. Spin move. Off the mark. Dollarite looks like he fouled the rebounder Gray. 2:15 to go in the first. It's 8-7 McMichael.
And it looks like Coach Galloway wants a timeout.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle.
And the 5th team foul of the period, that brings Braylon Gray to the foul line to shoot two.
Gray makes the second. So now it's 8-8. Jayon Moore dribbling up the court to Tyvon Dalton on the wing. Back up to Moore. Moore at the volleyball line.
Carlisle has
Now
no
to
fouls
Tyvon.
left to give either. They foul
Back to Moore.
on the floor. It's going to result in a...
Braden, cross-court pass to Tyvon. Tyvon, back to Braden. Three-pointer. Yes, sir.
Bingo.
1:52
Nice assist,
to go.
Dalton to Dalton.
11-8 lead for McMichael. Now Carlisle dribbles the other way, up to Braylon Gray. Shelton on the wing, swinging it around the perimeter. Here's Gray. Makes it. Elbow jumper. Jayon Moore pushing pace the other way, 11-10. Jeremy Rosenbaum on the corner. Doubles back, gives it to Moore. Moore to Braden Dalton. Wing three. Oh, yes, sir.
Braden Dalton starting to heat up a little bit.
Count the basket. It's a swish from Braden Dalton.
3 of 4 from the three-point line.
Him alone?
Him alone.
Oh, goodness.
Gray attempted to
Rebound by
answer
Zach
on the other
Williamson.
side.
Jayon Moore now to Dalton, who's been red hot. Puts it up. He's fouled. Over the backboard, and he'll go to the line. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Dalton has 9 points on the night. Am I correct on that?
Yes, so far.
And it's not 10 as he misses the first free throw. Too strong. Checking in for Jeremy Rosenbaum is J.J. Tatum. Braden Dalton's second free throw. Misses. Short.
Rebound to Addison Lawrence.
Back to Lawrence. Now Braylon Gray brings it up. He's on the wing, guarded by Tyvon Dalton. Cross-court pass to Boutney. In the corner now, David Good traveled on the pump fake. 45.5 seconds to go. It's a 14-10 McMichael advantage over the Carlisle Chiefs, who are short-handed with only 6 players. Jayon Moore taking his time to bring it up the court.
And that's the second traveling violation that Good has been called for tonight. It seems he's a little bit frenetic, trying to do too much with it.
Here's Tatum. Cross-court pass to Braden Dalton. His three. Almost.
Short.
3 for 5 now. Here's J.J. Tatum. Dribbles. Shoots. Off the backboard. Fight for the rebound. Tyvon Dalton got it to go. 16-10 with 20 seconds remaining after a hard-fought battle for those 2 points. 15 seconds remaining. Pass way down to Boutney. Boutney trapped. Stolen. 7 seconds to go. They've got time. J.J. Tatum goes up strong. Foul. 3.8 seconds remain.
And Addison Lawrence going to pick up the personal. That's his second of the night.
J.J. Tatum up at the line coming into the tournament on 27 free throws. He had hit 70% of them.
Hits the front end.
Sinks the first one. .8 seconds to go. Misses. An offensive rebound by Tyvon Dalton, but it's stolen, and a foul is called. A third of a second remaining. So with 0.3 seconds to go, they'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a ticky-tack call.
Braylon Gray up at the line. The guard's first attempt. Rolls out, and it's still 17-10.
And Braylon Gray so far 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. Attempt number 6.
Knocks it down. Lane violation on Carlisle, and it was on the shooter. So now rolling the ball, J.J. Tatum's going to have to shoot it.
He didn't get that one off in time.
17-10 at the end of the first quarter. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. Formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County, their name changed in late 2023, but they are the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Thank you guys for joining us, Facebook, YouTube, or Rockingham Update. We're happy to have you. Merry Christmas from RoCo Radio. We're about to get the second quarter of the fourth game of the Morehead Holiday Classic underway. McMichael with a 17-10 thin lead over the Carlisle Chiefs.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, right now Carlisle has 4 different players out of their 6 that have personal fouls on them. I think McMichael would do well to work it down inside, get shots up close, force Carlisle to either try to block and draw fouls or take high percentage shots.
Force them all to foul out. I went to a Harlem Globetrotters game once, and those things are completely real. And that's what happened. They fouled out the other team. It was great.
I mean, that's one strategy to use. You know, they can't play as tight when they get in foul trouble because you got nobody to come in behind you.
Here's J.J. Tatum, corner 3 from Braden Dawson. Almost made it, but it's short. Now Gray takes it the other way. Braylon Gray passes it to Lawrence. Addison Lawrence back to Braylon Gray. Now on the wing, it's Shelton. Shelton pushes it forward, and it's through the hands of Addison Lawrence. It'll go the other way. J.J. Tatum taking it out of bounds as Kai Tart ties his shoe. No, it'll be Jeremy Rosenbaum inbounding it to J.J. Tatum. Tatum crosses the timeline. Now to Jeremy Rosenbaum. Up to Braden Dalton. Dalton to Tatum. Tatum inside. Williamson passes it back out. Tatum at the elbow. Braden Dalton inside to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum, Dalton. Tatum, wing 3. Nope. Pushing it the other way. It's a 1-on-3. Shelton tries to slow it down and tried to kick it back out. It's stolen by Kai Tart. Everybody in a scramble. Looks like Kai Tart got sacked. And it'll go the other way. 6:56 to go.
They had Tart and Dalton attempting to pick
Stolen
up Gray.
by Tatum. Tatum pushes it the other way. Stops at the logo. Kai Tart now. He's open. Gives it to Zach Williamson inside. Triple teamed and is stripped away by Shelton. Braylon Gray has it stripped. J.J. Tatum now going the other way. These guys are going full steam ahead. Braden Dalton in the corner. Zach Williamson goes up and he's blocked. Blocked by Shelton. Thrown down the court. And it's out of bounds. This is pandemonium.
Yeah, it's just back and forth. Block shot, steal, turnover, poor shot. The strategy here is just non-existent. It's run and gun and just mistake after mistake so far from both teams.
It's fun to watch, though. Here's J.J. Tatum bringing it up. Rosenbaum on the wing, now to Braden Dalton. Dalton back to Tatum.
Underneath
inside to
Dollarhide.
Noah Dollarhide. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Jeremy Rosenbaum out of bounds. Pass to Shelton. Shelton on the corner. Inside, Addison Lawrence throws an interception. Dollarite fouled by Pountney. Here's J.J. Tatum dribbling it up. 5:45 to go. Crosses the timeline. 17-10. Nobody scored this quarter. Inside bad pass. Knocked out of bounds by Braylon Gray. Pass intended for Jeremy Rosenbaum, the tight end. Here's J.J. Tatum.
Tart flashes to the top of the key, takes it at the logo.
Now Tatum has it. High wing. Dribbles in. Passes it back out to Kai Tart. Here's the sophomore to Jeremy Rosenbaum, the freshman. Now up to J.J. Tatum. Tatum, a sophomore as well. 5:10 to go, 17-10. McMichael lead. Braden Dalton thinks about it. No. J.J. Tatum shoots. Travel called against Tatum. Tried to shoot a James Harden 3. And it's called a travel.
And Coach Galloway will take a timeout to talk to his team about it.
Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schulzholm, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 in all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza, located at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today. Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services.
And right now, McMichael, after that 62% shooting performance last game, is 5 of 22 from the field so far tonight.
You live by it, you die by it. Lawrence the inbound to Addison Gray. Here's Gray, dribbles across the court.
Shelton brings it to the top.
Shelton passes it out. Boutney, no. Kai Tart with the rebound. He's a tough player right there. Tart on the wing to Jeremy Rosenbaum. Now to Tatum, inside. Tyvon Dalton takes his time and it's blocked. Blocked by Wingfield. Now Gray takes it the other way. Drives inside to Wingfield. Wingfield makes it look pretty for the first points of the quarter, 3.5 minutes in. Down the court, J.J. Tatum. Taking his time.
And Coach Galloway wants him to slow it down.
Cross the court to Tyvon Dalton. Dangerous pass, it gets there. Now up to J.J. Tatum, top of the key. Puts up an elbow jumper. No.
Just off tonight. Off.
Maybe it'll come back in the second half, but it's 17-12 right now. Boutney pushes it back up to Lawrence. Inside, Wingfield puts it up left-handed, misses. Now it's up to J.J. Tatum. Tatum pushes the pace. Kai Tart off balance, but he makes the layup. 19-12, their first points of the quarter halfway through. 3:38 to go. It's a 19-12 McMichael lead over the Carlisle Chiefs as Gray tries to answer back but misses. Now J.J. Tatum pushes the pace. Tatum up to Tart. Back to Tatum. Tyvon Dalton to the corner. Braden thought about it. Passes to Tyvon on the wing. Tyvon taking his time at the top of the key. Drives forward, puts it up behind the free throw line, misses. Foul called.
And McMichael, number 32, Jeremy Rosenbaum, his second. Team's first injury.
Rosenbaum picks up his second personal of the night after the Braylon Gray rebound.
Braylon Gray brings it up. Kai Tart on defense. Tart playing some tough defense right there. Now it's to Wingfield. Wingfield stutter step, drives in, kicks it out. Shelton driving with his left. Spin move, puts it up, sinks it.
Shelton with a good turnaround jumper from about 8 feet.
19-14 now, 2:45 to go. McMichael still leading. Braden Dalton in the corner, back to Tyvon on the wing. Goes to J.J. Tatum inside to Kai Tart. That'll roll
Rattles
in.
it home.
Shelton, the three. True.
Bomb.
Now Tyvon Dalton brings it the other way. 21-17. Lead is very slim right now. J.J. Tatum has it. Back to Tyvon. Tyvon fights his way in, but he's fouled. It's on the floor.
Foul call against Nitavis Shelton.
J.J. Tatum on the inbound.
And that's his second personal.
Zach Williamson goes up strong and delivers to make it 23-17. Still a two-possession game with 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's
Good
Braylon
shot
Gray
there from
bringing it up.
Williamson.
Gray dribbles with his left hand as Kai Tart meets him there. Shakes off Tart, shoots it, bounces out. J.J. Tatum fights for the rebound and secures it. He's bringing it back down court. Inside, beautiful pass, baseball pass, but he misses the shot. Braden Dalton gets the rebound, tries to dribble through traffic, he's losing it. Gets the ball out, J.J. Tatum cashes in. 26-17. Oh, Tyvon Dalton got a little bit overzealous on the steal attempt and fouls him with a 9-point lead. 1 minute and 19 seconds remain in the second quarter. 26-17, McMichael.
Yeah, Tyvon Dalton picked up his second personal tonight there.
This quarter score has been 9-7 in favor of the Fighting Phoenix. Shelton in the corner, inside, wasn't ready for it, Lawrence. He passes it out. Wingfield. Down to Good. Lawrence, back to Wingfield in the corner. Wingfield guarded heavily by Dalton, has to pass it. Bad pass, J.J. Tatum with the steal. 58 seconds to go in the half. Tatum double teamed, gets it out to Braden Dalton. Dalton inside, Zach Williamson pops it up and loses the ball. Braylon Gray driving the other way. He's fouled, tries to make the shot, and
they're saying that one's on the floor.
Good call, I believe, by the refs. 43.4 seconds remain, and that'll take.
Braden Dalton picks up his second personal foul.
Braylon Gray goes to the line. Carlisle wearing their black uniforms, yellow numbers, yellow lining, and McMichael in
the referee
all
signals
blue.
a 1-and-1. They counted the bucket.
Oh, wow. Okay. Bad call by the refs. I retract my statement. 26-20 now, two-possession game.
I didn't see
J.J.
the
Tatum.
good signal, so these officials need to get a little bit more animated. We can't see it up here in the cheap seats.
Oh, Tatum makes the shot. J.J. Tatum looking good. 22 seconds to go. Braylon Gray brings it up. And Wingfield's fouled. 29-20, 15.6 seconds remain.
Rosenbaum picks up his third personal, and it'll send Wingfield to the line for two.
Wingfield, the 6'3 junior. Swishes the first free throw. Second one is short. Fourth of a minute remaining. J.J. Tatum brings it up. Up to Rosenbaum. Braden Dalton, 9 seconds out. J.J. Tatum. Now with 2 seconds. Here's more. Almost banked it in. 29-21. McMichael with a slim lead over Carlisle, who only has 6 players present tonight. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Maydan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schulzholm, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville, located at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden, located at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Hatley's going to bring us some halftime stats here in a minute.
Yeah, McMichael in that first half, 10 of 32 from the field, about a 30% field goal percentage. 4 of 8, 50% from the free throw line. J.J. Tatum with 7 points, Braden Dalton with 9, Tyvon Dalton with 2, Zach Williamson, Kai Tart each with 4, and Jeremy Rosenbaum with 3. J.J. Tatum has also contributed 4 assists and 7 rebounds. And again, the Carlisle Chiefs basically being carried by Joshua Wingfield and Braylon Gray. Gray has 9 points on the night, and Wingfield has 7. Natavis Shelton has the other 5 for Carlisle. So 3 players doing all of Carlisle's scoring.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, when you got 6 guys that are playing in the game, you know, somebody's got to do the scoring.
That's 50%, right? That's 50% of.
That's 50% of the team making all the points.
Okay.
That's good production.
No, it's not.
Welcome to the broadcast, Joe Dexter.
What's going on,
He's been with us all night, but he's been shooting a little film, wanting to try something a little bit different possibly in the coming weeks.
He had it in selfie mode the whole time.
Oops. Yeah, we're going to try and
nightmare footage.
For the games that I'm not broadcasting, at least, get some additional video footage on demand after the game that can be watched on our YouTube channel. And we got the interview that you guys did on film. I got some dunks, the one dunk that we had. So, yeah, we're going to try and put those broadcasts out after the game and working out the kinks here tonight, get some experience. And you guys are going to have me on the road with you a couple times. I hope that's all right.
Oh, man.
Hey, I look forward to it. You know, I've worked with you.
I do too.
Jay has too, doing baseball.
We
so
had
you
some
know,
great times with the
it's not
Luckies.
like we're working with strangers here.
You know, I won't talk much either.
Come on, Joe. You have to talk. That's what you're paid to do.
What's your guys' thoughts so far on this game? It's pretty close.
It's very entertaining. More entertaining than I thought, considering McMichael, you know, Morehead beat them bad, and I thought it was a severe mismatch, but every time I kind of think of a mismatch, I mean, I thought this about McMichael Morehead, and then Morehead beat him 27-0 in football. So maybe I should just stop looking at the matchups and just kind of wing it. Give a crazy score prediction, leave it at that.
Well, for McMichael to have gone from shooting 62% from the field tonight to an abysmal around 30% tonight, you know, the shots just aren't falling for the Phoenix. I don't necessarily think that they're forcing bad shots. They've had some good open looks, made some decent shots. They're just not going down.
29-21, McMichael Phoenix in command over the Carlisle Chiefs.
Help me out here. I'm not prepared, okay? I'm just watching. Who's number 11 for Carlisle?
That is Braylon Gray.
He's a heck of a player.
He is a good player. Very good player. And he's basically been in the whole game. He's been facilitating their offense. Everything on Carlisle's side has run through Braylon Gray. And his numbers tonight, he's got 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Let's see, that's 9 of their points.
Man.
Yeah, kid's impressive. Good athlete. You know, if you we were talking about that in the pregame show. If you put him in a good program with some other high-level players, I think he could definitely be a great contributor to a program like that.
Where he didn't have to be a one-man show. Not saying that he is right now, but he doesn't have to carry as much weight.
Exactly.
But I think he could go into a program like a Reedsville, you know, get 12, 15 minutes a game, put up 8, 10 points. You know, that kind of thing. Get some assists, get some rebounds.
We haven't seen as much from Jaquise Vernon as we did.
I've not seen Jaquise in the game, and I talked to one of his family members today at work because I work with him, and he didn't say anything about Jaquise being out tonight, but I haven't seen him enter the game. and I looked down on the bench area, and I'm not sure I saw him down there.
Odd.
So what's the key for the turnaround in the third quarter to get the shooting going for McMichael?
I think McMichael needs to work it down low. Rosenbaum and Dollarhite and Williamson were able to bang down low against Bethany, and with the exception of Wingfield and Addison Lawrence, Carlisle doesn't really have any more size than Bethany. And if you get down low, get Dollarhite, get Williamson, get Rosenbaum involved down low, force those guys to body up on them and possibly get them into foul trouble, and you're going to be able to impose your will on them.
I think they've got to slow it down a little bit. Their brand is fast-paced, but they're going to have to find a good shot and take it. And, I think the shots will start falling. You don't usually have a half this bad and not have it reciprocate the other way. So I think that they'll get it going just with luck. Like, I don't think that they miss all of those shots that many times if they do them all again. But yesterday, as Hatley said, the key was the layups, and that's what they've got to do.
Yeah, the fast break and the transition game, they're just not knocking down the shots in transition that they were yesterday. Carlisle, I think, plays defense a good little bit tighter than Bethany did, but with having limited legs coming off the bench and all that, McMichael should be able to platoon in, work down low, and get those guys tired, but they're looking like they're in good shape after the first half.
We saw on Tuesday when we went to The Rock and watched McMichael and Rockingham, when they got it together, the McMichael offense can be really strong transition-wise. And they kept with Rockingham in that first half based off that transition game. So if they can get comfortable in that transition and then use that to get down low and slow things down, I think they'll be just fine.
Oh, yeah, even through the first three quarters, McMichael had a lead, or the game was tied going into the fourth, and Rockingham just pulled away there at the end to end up winning by 12. But that was a much closer game than the score indicated.
Minute 40 to go until the second half starts off. 29-21 lead for McMichael over the Carlisle Chiefs, who only dressed out 6 players. They might have to put Joe in the uniform.
If there was a wrestling mat down there, it'd be fine. But if you're putting me in for a basketball game,
you should have brought your high tops, Jay, instead of wearing those Crocs. They could put a blue jersey on you, buddy.
I would rather broadcast. And, my broadcasting style is a lot like my basketball style. I'm a role player. It's
Well,
hey, in our broadcast, you're the main guy. You're the play-by-play guy.
Yeah,
at least you could play a role. If they put me out there, I'd be trying to do double leg takedowns. So I don't.
That's my style of basketball.
No, Hatley's style of basketball is pro wrestling. And Joe likes the amateur wrestling style.
No, I'm more MMA.
Oh, my gosh.
Pro wrestling, that's scripted. No, I want to go off script. I want somebody to catch a clothesline.
Wild.
Pull out one of those bad boy Pistons fouls from back in the day when
That's
Jordan
right.
would drive in the lane.
Oh, no. Don't get the Michigan man started.
Hey, I know he loved those bad boy Pistons.
I did.
Rodman, Lane Beer, Isaiah, Dumars.
But Rodman sucked when he came to San Antonio.
Hey, he was a great role player for the Chicago Bulls in those in the last leg of that second three-peat.
So here comes Carlisle starting off half number 2. Three-pointers off the mark. Addison Lawrence gets it, tiptoeing his way to avoid the half-court violation. Kaitart on the ground, gets the ball back after a bad throw on the ground, and now Jay Tatum goes around his back. The pass to Dalton almost got the and one. That would be highlight reel worthy if he would have made that one. 29-21. Now Braden Dalton heads to the free throw line. Coming into the tournament, he was a mere 48% from the line on 29 free throw attempts.
And Addison Lawrence picked up his third personal of the night on that play. And that's what I was talking about with McMichael wanting to get in, bang it down low, drive in, force some contact, see if you can get some of these guys in foul trouble so they loosen up on the defensive end.
Dalton misses the second one. It's just a 9-point game. Kaitar picking up the defense in the backcourt. And it's stolen by Jeremy Rosenbaum. One-on-one opportunity against Lawrence, and he pushes off for the charge. You know, these referees have to put more oomph in their calls. A charge is like the most fun thing to watch a referee call. I'm telling you. I heard they were trying to change the signal because they thought refs were getting too excited doing it.
Rosenbaum has picked up his 4th foul of the evening.
Braden Dalton, interception. Kicks it out. The 3. Almost. Offensive rebound by Kai Tart. Rambunctious with it, but he tosses it back into play. They are not slowing down at all. Here's Bouncy, guarded by Williamson, tipped by J.J. Tatum, but it goes into the arms of Shelton. Inside, 11. Gray gets it to fall. 30-23 now. J.J. Tatum dribbles it up. Here to Braden Dalton. Tatum on the wing. Dalton, wide open 3. Too strong.
Just not knocking down the shots tonight.
Braylon Gray bringing it the other way. Euro step, and he makes it good. It's only a 5-point game now, and nobody there to inbound the ball to. Kaitar back to J.J. Tatum. Tatum takes his time. Screen set by Williamson. Tatum shoots it. No. Braden Dalton offensive rebound. Has to find a man to pass it to. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum. Dalton, corner. Dribbles in. Puts it up. Misses. They cannot make their shots.
Again, just
now it's
the shots will not fall. Wingfield for 3.
Misses.
Off the mark.
Here's J.J. Tatum bringing it down. Passes to Dalton. Dalton inside to Williamson. And he puts it through from the block. Braylon Gray now. Dribbling forward. Met by J.J. Tatum in the backcourt. Lawrence finally gets across half court. Shelton passes to Gray. Back to Shelton. Shelton puts it up. Blocked by J.J. Tatum. Tatum dribbles down. Inside to Williamson. Misses the layup. Shelton to Gray. Wide open to Wingfield. Lays it in. Timeout called. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Would also like to thank Rockingham Update. They're the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion, broadcasts, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv. Your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. For a full list of programming and to watch live, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv.
Chiefs and Phoenix will retake the court here.
Kai Tart going to inbound it. J.J. Tatum still on the floor. Tyvon Dalton, Braden Dalton, and Noah Dollarite on the court as well. Tatum brings it up slow, trying to slow the pace a little bit. And he's dribbling his way out of a pickle. Here he goes. Kai Tart inside, and 3-second violation on the Phoenix. It'll be going the other way. Kai Tart playing full court press on Braylon Gray.
Oh, and J.J. Tatum's limping.
Shelton. And now Wingfield inside, left-handed, and one. 32-27. Michael's got to start taking this seriously. J.J. Tatum limps off the court. Jayon Moore subs in for him. Hopefully Tatum's all right. Looks like it's his left ankle. No, that's actually, I think it's his right one.
And Dollar Height is called for his second personal. Wingfield attempted the and one and converts.
3-pointer. So Jayon Moore will be the point guard for McMichael now. Here the blue. Kai Tart. Now it's to Jayon Moore. Moore to the corner. Braden Dalton back to Moore on the wing. Moore dribbles through to Dalton in the corner. Kai Tart puts up a tough shot, and it rattles out. Rebound by Wingfield. Wingfield dribbles up. Kai Tart still guarding Braylon Gray non-stop no matter where he is. 3-pointer by number 3. Off. Rebound by Jayon Moore. Moore pauses. Shelton guarding him. Now Braden Dalton goes up strong with the right hand to extend the lead to 4 points. Stolen by Kai Tart. Jayon Moore out to Kai Tart. Tart to Braden Dalton. Dalton inside. Puts up a tough one. Blocked. It goes straight up and a foul's called. I think Kai Tart is my favorite player to watch. His elusiveness in football as a quarterback is kind of showing on the court. I mean, he's just a non-stop runner.
Yeah, it's like he's
JJ Tatum
carrying those things in, and he's deciding when to pitch, just like when he was running that option during football season.
3-pointer, buries it. That'll make it a 1-point game, 34-33. Now JJ Tatum back on the court, brings it up. Braden Dalton. Inside, Tyvon Dalton. Back to Tatum. In the corner, Jayon Moore drives, puts it up. Off the backboard.
Just a ill-advised shot.
Here's Shelton at the elbow. Kicks it out. 3-pointer from the big man. Front of the rim. Jayon Moore holds it. Pushes forward to JJ Tatum. Tatum on the M. Inside to Braden Dalton. Big pass to Tyvon. Tyvon puts it up off the backboard. Dollarite with the putback. Misses. Now Tyvon's got it, and he's fouled over the back. That'll be on the floor. 34-33. That's on number 10, Wingfield.
Wingfield picks up his third personal.
34-33. 3:01 to go. Timeout called. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. 3:01 to go after the timeout called by the Carlisle Chiefs. They stay in the huddle. 3:01 to go in the third quarter. 34-33, a narrow lead for McMichael.
The narrowest of leads, 1 point.
Tyvon Dalton inbounds the ball. He gets it to Dollarite. Dollarite has to throw it out to JJ Tatum, keeps the play alive. Tatum taking his time on the wing. Drives forward with his left, puts up a dangerous shot, misses. Dollarite tips it back out to Tatum. Tatum now to Tyvon Dalton. Dalton dribbles it out, 2:45 to go. Up to Tatum, Tatum on the wing. Tatum takes the screen from Dollarite, puts it up, and through the cylinder. A nice shot right there. Dollarite and Tatum teaming up for that one to make it 36-33. Still a one-possession game. Braylon Gray driving to his right, guarded by Tyvon Dalton.
And Gray keeps on trying to clear Tyvon Dalton out with that off-arm.
Inside, ill-advised pass.
Good step in.
And two players tangled up. It's a foul. Foul called against Braden Dalton after the elbow drop. Not really.
I mean, he's going for the ball. That should have been a tie-up call.
I don't know. Here's Shelton. Ooh. Oh, what an elbow shot. Elbow jumper by Bounty.
Bounty gets his first 2
Whoa.
points.
36-35. Tyvon Dalton, 2 minutes to go in the third. 10 minutes to go in the game. Here's
He
Tyvon
is
getting tangled
hand-checking.
up
Look
after
at this.
Bounty. J.J. Tatum now. Deep three. Air ball. Saved by Tyvon, but he threw it off the knee of Zach Williamson, and it goes out of bounds. Kai Tart checking back into the game. Tyvon Dalton goes to the bench, and Kai Tart is all over number 11.
The officials need to keep an eye on that Bounty on defense because he is just hand-checking. I thought they outlawed that.
Hatley, you love that sort of thing. Here's Wingfield on the corner. He picked up his dribble, guarded by Zach Williamson. Gets it to Shelton, who's guarded by J.J. Tatum. Shelton goes to his left, passes it to Lawrence. Now up to Wingfield, top of the key. Wingfield kicks it out to number 3. It's Boutney. No. Went for the lead, wasn't able to get it with 1:21 to go in the third.
Personal foul called against Kai Tart, and for what? That makes the 5th team foul on the Phoenix, and it'll send Gray to the free throw line. Misses the first.
Misses the first. 1:21 to go, and he had an opportunity to take the lead at the charity stripe, but he misses the first. 36-35. This to tie it. Makes it 36 all. J.J. Tatum brings it up.
I'll tell you,
They've
some
dropped into his own defense. Here's Tatum. Tatum to Braden Dalton. Dalton back to Tatum. Tatum inside to Tart. Tart at the free throw line gives it back to Braden Dalton. The three! No, in and out. Tart gets the rebound. Tart with the offensive board. Out to Braden Dalton. Dalton gives it to J.J. Tatum. Through the cylinder to give them the lead back. 39-36. Now pushing up the court is Shelton. Boutney's open in the corner. He doesn't see him. Gets it to 11. Gray to Lawrence. Lawrence toe on the line. 2-pointer. No. And now J.J. Tatum pushes it the other way. 32 seconds to go. Inside to Tart. Tart blocked. Blocked by Lawrence. Deep down the court, it's Wingfield. Chase down attempt. Braden Dalton can't get it. And that's 39-38 with 20 seconds to go in quarter number 3. J.J. Tatum brings it up with 15 seconds on the clock in quarter number 3, trying to extend this 1-point lead for the Fighting Phoenix. Taking his time, going to run the clock out, gives it to Kai Tart. Tart back to Tatum. 5 seconds to go. Back to Tart. Tart. Now to Tatum. 2. Pulls up. No. Put back. Oh, no. It's a 1-point game going into quarter number 4. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they are the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle.
I'll tell you, a 17-10 third quarter for Carlisle has put them right back in this, just a 1-point deficit to the McMichael Phoenix. I think they had the help of a few questionable calls there.
I feel like me and Hatley never agree on the officials' calls. Like, if he thinks it's a great refereeing game, I'm not going to agree. Like, we balance each other out, though.
Yeah, but the referees suck.
It depends on the game, and that's where we disagree.
They were okay last night. They sucked tonight.
That man has a family, Hatley. Here's Tatum back
So
to
do I.
Tart. 10 seconds into the fourth quarter.
You can suck and still have a family.
Here's Kai Tart inside to Dalton. Tart takes it inside. Puts up a tough contested shot. Misses. Rebound Shelton. He's double teamed on the other end of the court. Gets it to Wingfield. Wingfield brings it up. Half a minute in to quarter number 4. It's a 1-point game. Lawrence now.
He's got Dollarite all over him.
Wingfield to the corner. 3. No. Bounces the other way. J.J. Tatum in a chase down. Misses. And it's a backcourt
violation
on Shelton. 39-38. 7:17 to go. McMichael in command. J.J. Tatum will inbound to Kai Tart. Tart back to Tatum.
I'll tell you,
back to Tart.
the Phoenix need to get some high percentage shots and get some points on the board here.
Williamson inside, and Dollarite tries to save it. And they thought it was out on Lawrence, but it's going their way. Carlisle will take the ball. 57 seconds in to quarter number 4.
Yeah, Lawrence is riding Dollarite's back. No call.
Here he goes. It's Wingfield. Being guarded heavily by Braden Dalton. J.J. Tatum with a kick ball. Okay, just because he's tried to steal it with his foot does not mean it's a kick ball.
Well, I mean, that was a strategy back when we were playing. They go to throw that pass around. You just get that foot out. If you get the foot on it, you get a reset. And
here's Tart to Wingfield. Braden Dalton playing good defense. Shelton pump fake, puts it up. Baseline jumper. Too strong.
airballed.
Here's Braden Dalton going the other way. 39-38. 6.5 minutes to play. J.J. Tatum steps up. Doesn't extend the lead. Addison Lawrence now to Bouncy. Bounty takes it, spin move. J.J. Tatum guarding him. He gets it
And you
to
got
Gray.
Tart all over Gray. I mean, he's
He is
sticking
shut
to
down
him.
Gray. Here's a 3. Oh! And Shelton takes the lead. I believe that's the first time tonight Carlisle has had the lead.
Yeah, Natavis Shelton just lost his man, caught the pass in stride, put up the 3, and dropped it.
41-39. McMichael steps up, and a travel called on J.J. Tatum. Jeremy Rosenbaum steps in for Braden Dalton. Rosenbaum. Dollarite.
McMichael's
Williamson.
going with a
They've
little
got
bit of
some
a
size.
bigger lineup.
Kai Tart and J.J. Tatum also on the court to bring that speed. Here's Wingfield through the paint and lost it off his knee after some good defense by J.J. Tatum and Noah Dollarite. Dollarite, the defensive tackle in football, is going to inbound it. And J.J. Tatum brings it up, down by 2 for the first time tonight. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remain in the game. Kai Tart inside, Rosenbaum to tie it. Off the backboard, it's good. 41
Rosenbaum
up.
banks it
Five
home.
and a half minutes remain. Here's Carlisle. Wingfield steps up, kicks it out. Boutney drives in, puts it up.
Blocked.
Right-handed, and he's blocked. Zach Williamson throws it away. Lawrence. Foul called on the floor.
Who's it called on?
And it's going the other way. Tatum will inbound to Kai
Looks
Tart.
like they gave him a 3-second violation.
Kai Tart, the 5'11", 130 sophomore, is going to pass it back to J.J. Tatum. Tatum inside, no-look pass. Rosenbaum
Off the iron.
just short. Here's Wingfield dribbling up
Another
for
rebound to
Carlisle.
Wingfield.
We're all knotted up with 5 minutes to play. Inside, good pass. Lawrence puts it off the glass. J.J. Tatum brings it up, 41-43. Carlisle Chiefs have the lead despite only having 6 players suited up tonight. Kai Tart at the top. Gives it back to Tatum. Kai Tart out to Tatum. Tatum! No! Tart throws it back in! Oh, what a job! But it's out of reach. Carlisle going the other way. Spin move. Wingfield swishes. 41-45. 4 minutes and a quarter to play. Kai Tart dribbles forward, gives it to Tatum. 41-45, Carlisle's biggest lead of the night. Tatum steps up, elbow jumper. It's good. 43-45, they cut the deficit in half. Shelton goes down the court. Now to Wingfield, who's red hot. Wingfield puts it up, off the glass and good. On the block, timeout called. Rockingham Update is the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. For a full list of programming and to watch live, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv. 3:47 to play. 47-43, Carlisle Chiefs shocking the McMichael Phoenix.
Not the only ones that are shocking. I'm shocked at this performance tonight. McMichael, it's like they've got a lid on the basket. Nothing will go down.
Three minutes, 47 seconds to play. McMichael huddling up. They've got to, if they're going to show their fight this season, they've got to do it now. They're 2-9, coming off their second win of the season last night against the Bethany Community Wolves.
Yeah, and they're trying to maintain their perfect record on the season against teams from Virginia tonight.
Wow. You know, that's one thing you don't want to mess up. Kai Tart going to inbound to Tyvon Dalton. They're going with a small ball lineup. J.J. Tatum, Jeremy Rosenbaum, Braden Dalton. Zach Williamson, Noah Dollarite, nowhere to be found. Here's Tyvon Dalton bringing it up. Number 12, the sophomore. Trapped, gets it to Braden Dalton. Dalton puts it up. Tough shot, misses. And Wingfield with the rebound. 3.5 minutes to play. 47-43. Carlisle nursing their 4-point lead. Wingfield struggling, but he gets through, puts it up, and it's going the other way.
Oh, they called Addison Lawrence for the moving screen.
J.J. Tatum goes forward.
I think that's either the third
Deep
or fourth
pass.
personal on
And
Lawrence.
Braden Dalton, short, bad shot, and Kai Tart gets the jump ball. Kai Tart
Possession arrow in favor of the
showing
Carlisle
some
Chiefs.
fight, but at least it moves the arrow back. Kai Tart doing a fantastic job. Now J.J. Tatum, and he will switch.
Well,
Inbounds pass to Wingfield. Tatum guarding Wingfield.
Tart has absolutely made his presence known tonight.
Wingfield can't get past half court. It's blocked, and they've got it. Tyvon Dalton moving forward, puts it up, and he can't convert. Wingfield with great defense. Pass down the court, and they're trying to reset. That's the Carlisle Chiefs. Kai Tart guarding Gray, doing very well on Braylon Gray. To the corner, and it's stolen by Braden Dalton. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Inside to Tart. Tart off balance, misses the layup. Braylon Gray pushing back down court, gets it to Wingfield. Wingfield guarded by Braden Dalton. Now he gets it to Gray in the short corner. Up at the top of the key, 4-point game. 2:25 to play, and Shelton now dribbles back. 2:15 to go, and a bad pass. It goes out of bounds.
Unforced error, turnover.
McMichael now going the other way. It's J.J. Tatum bringing it up the court, and he's pushing the pace. Thinks about a three. Dribbles in. Spin move. Elbow jumper. No. Foul call.
What do we have?
I believe it's a shooting foul. He'll go to the line for two. Best free throw shooter on the team. Heads to the line. Down by 4. Opportunity to cut the deficit in half with 2:11 to play.
I missed who the foul call was on. I believe it may have been Boutney. or Shelton. It was his third.
Play eeny, meeny, miny, mo with it.
Well, I am trying to keep my stats as accurate as possible.
There's a 16% chance you get it.
Tatum cuts the deficit to 3.
Here he goes. Second free throw on its way.
Will
Rolls
not
out.
drop.
Still a one-possession game with 2 minutes remaining. Double teaming Gray, and now Lawrence pushes it up to Wingfield. Wingfield, they've got numbers, puts it up. Too strong. They can't get the rebound. Lawrence goes up. Jump ball, and it's going McMichael's way with 1:55 to play. 47-44. McMichael down. They give it to J.J. Tatum. Time running out, but they're only down 3. Tatum to Tyvon Dalton. Dalton back to Tatum on the wing. Tatum steps forward, puts up a tough jumper, and he can't make it. Katar fights for the rebound. So does the rest of the team. They try to steal it. It goes out of bounds, and it's going the other way. Some nice fight by McMichael. Zach Williamson subbing in for Tyvon Dalton to give the team some size. Zach Williamson is 6'1", and Tyvon Dalton is not. Sorry, I couldn't be more precise with that. Here's Wingfield. Almost goes out of bounds. Katar. Oh, they found the open man. Shelton thinks about it. Hesitates. Shoots the 3. Misses it. J.J. Tatum going the other way. Going super fast. He goes into the paint. Inside pass to Williamson. His specialty, but he misses. Going the other way is Shelton. Deep pass. But Katar intercepts it. 1:12 to go. Braden Dalton drives in. Puts it up. And jump ball. Possession arrow. Carlisle Chiefs. Timeout called.
1:08 left. Phoenix down by 3.
I can't handle the pressure. I'm about to start crying, Joe. They're down a field goal. 47-44. 1:08 to go. Carlisle Chiefs have the ball.
It blows my mind how many shots just won't fall for McMichael. The open looks, it's like the rim is allergic to the basketball.
Yeah, they're taking decent shots. It's not like these are poor shots. They just will not go down.
Well, they scored 5 points this half. So I don't think you usually win that way. Let's see what they do. 1 minute and some change in the fourth quarter. Holiday Tournament final game. They saved the best for last. McMichael trying to come back. Down by 3 against Carlisle. And Kai Tart and J.J. Tatum will be pressing. Zach Williamson, Braden Dalton, and Jeremy Rosenbaum on the floor as well.
You got Rosenbaum back deep with Addison Lawrence.
Passes it into Wingfield, guarded by Tatum. Trying to dribble out of it, stripped from behind, but they get it across half court. In the corner now, Shelton. Driving forward, he's guarded by Tatum. Now to Boutney. And foul called on Braden Dalton. That's their first foul, so it won't send them to the line. Now the inbound is Boutney.
I believe that was Braden Dalton's 4th personal.
In the backcourt, Gray guarded by Kai Tart, reaching foul. Easy call right there. Back-to-back fouls. They're running out of real estate with these. 51.2 seconds to go. 17 seconds have been melted off the clock. You're down by 3 points. Wingfield in the backcourt, met by Braden Dalton. Driving to his left, trying to hold him off with his arm, and he's met with a double team. Timeout called by the Carlisle Chiefs head coach, Jason Niblett. Joe Dexter's so nervous he's getting emotional. If his mic was on, you'd hear him sniffling. It's Christmas time. RoCo Radio, thank you for spending December 21st with us.
Jay, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Man, I can't really think of all that much. Really. I like glass bottle soda. That's one of the things
There you
I
go.
asked for. I love that.
You know where you can
we
grab
got our
that?
Christmas. We got
Santa
our Christmas
Claus.
present.
General
You know,
merchandise.
we're getting to call basketball.
Yeah.
We're getting to broadcast.
I like doing things, and this is what I would want for Christmas if I wasn't doing it.
You know, this isn't the place that we expected to be on this date this year, but
Yeah.
you know, we'll take
good.
This has been a good game.
I'm loving it. Oh, crap. That's copyrighted. I retract that statement.
Ba-da, ba-da-ba.
Yes, there. Saved it. That's why it's better when the boss is here. 43 point, and I'm not just saying that because he pays me. 43.4 seconds to go in the game. Carlisle Chiefs getting ready to inbound. Looks like the refs are looking at the replay monitor, but we don't have one of those, so it must be the scoreboard. They're going to inbound the ball. That is the Carlisle Chiefs. Black uniforms, yellow numbers, up against McMichael in all blue, except some lining on their shorts and jerseys.
Yeah, I think they were confirmed with the scores to see about the foul totals. Because the next foul to McMichael ought to be a shooting foul.
43.4 seconds remaining. 3-point game. Carlisle to inbound. Inside to Wingfield. Braden Dalton, double team, but they get it back out to Bethany. Bethany driving with his left. Wingfield, and he's fouled.
Tyvon Dalton pick up the foul, it looks like.
Tyvon and Braden Dalton on the floor, along with J.J. Tatum, Kai Tart, and Jeremy Rosenbaum. 34.7 seconds to go.
I'm surprised that wasn't a shooting foul. That's like their 8th team foul of the half.
No, it's their third. Oh,
Of the
stolen!
quarter.
Stolen! He puts in a layup, plants it. 46-47, he makes it a 1-point game. Braden Dalton with a beautiful steal. And he finished.
Yeah, I'm not familiar anymore with how the team foul rules and the foul shots work
Well, it
in
says they
high
only
school
have-
basketball anymore.
It says they only have 3 for the half.
That's for the quarter.
Okay, well,
They reset it at the end of each quarter, and I'm not sure what the totals are to constitute shooting fouls anymore. I'm gonna have to. That should have been their 8th team foul of the half.
maybe they go by quarter.
Well, I know they start shooting 2 at 5 1/4. But, you know, this should have been their 8th of the
Maybe for the
half.
4th one, it's a 1-and-1.
I know it
and then
used
the
to be
5th
once
one,
you picked up 7 in the half, it was 1-and-1 up until you got 10, and then it started being 2 shots.
Yeah, I think the 4th one is a 1-and-1, and then the 5th one is 2 free throws. But I may be completely wrong because I'm kind of making this up right now.
Yeah, I need to actually research and look into the rule on that now.
26.5 seconds remain. Braden Dalton with the steal and layup to make it a 1-point game. Carlisle Chiefs ready to inbound, and now McMichael can get away with fouling to get the ball back. Maybe even to run up
absolutely,
that
and
total.
I would.
Having trouble inbounding it, runs across the baseline. He gets it into Shelton. Back to Gray, to Lawrence. They're passing the rock. And now they're going to foul him. That was Wingfield, and it's a 1-and-1, I believe.
Let's see which Dalton they're going to call it on because they were both there.
And they wear numbers 11 and 12, so like it's
Yeah,
not
they call
easy.
that one on Tyvon.
They're taking it out, so no 1-and-1 for them.
Oh, they called it on Braden Dalton. That's his 5th of the
Ooh.
night. He has fouled out. I do not agree with that. That foul looked to be on number 12, Tyvon Dalton.
He made it so close too.
And
31 minutes.
Coach Galloway is pleading his case about that because it looked like that should have been called on Tyvon Dalton and not Braden Dalton.
31 minutes.
So
and
now
38
Braden
seconds
Dalton has
in.
been disqualified for his 5th personal.
Here they go. Inbound play for Bethany. I'm surprised they're not shooting 1-and-1. They've got 4 fouls this quarter.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what the foul rules are anymore. It's changed, and I'm not familiar with the change.
Zach Williamson checking in. It'll be Williamson, Kai Tart, Tyvon Dalton, J.J. Tatum, And Noah Dollarite on the court. Inbound by Boutney.
Braden Dalton fouls out on a miscredited foul call.
Here's Gray. He's fouled by Kai Tart, who is all over him. And presumably, if you're Carlisle, you want him going to the line. But what good is the free throw miss if McMichael can't make a shot?
Tart picks up his 4th personal, and that's going to send Braylon Gray to the line to shoot 2.
7 points all half for McMichael. 19.1 seconds remain. First free throw. Misses. Bounces off the front of the rim, hits the backboard, and falls off to the right side.
And if you're a McMichael fan, that's exactly what you want to see is a miss.
And
I'll tell you, a make here wouldn't be the end
Jeremy
of the world.
Rosenbaum because it would stop the clock. Timeout, I believe.
Yeah, I think Coach Galloway took a timeout to discuss their strategy on this free throw.
I guess to make sure they can get the rebound, but you would expect he would save that for. I don't know how many timeouts he has left.
He's used a couple in the second half.
47 to 46, 19.1 seconds remain. Carlisle in the lead. They were down for most of the game, but an abysmal second half where McMichael has only scored 7 points.
Yeah, outscored 17 to 10 in the third quarter.
This fourth quarter has been rough for McMichael. And now
the third and fourth, the shots just haven't been falling for the Phoenix. And they've put up some tough shots. I think they could have put up some stuff that was a little bit higher percentage, but I wouldn't call them bad shots. But there's been a lid on that
I wouldn't
basket.
call them good either. 19.1 seconds remain. It's a 1-point game, and they're about to send their best free throw shooter to the line for his second free throw. He missed the first one. That is Braylon Gray, and now he sets up for the second one.
Well, he's had a tough night on the free throw line tonight. 4 of 11.
Jeremy Rosenbaum and Noah Dollarite set to box out.
This game has not helped his free throw percentage.
Here he goes. 1-point game. Rattles out. Dollarite with the rebound. J.J. Tatum bringing it down the court. He's going to kick it to the corner. Tyvon Dalton. Timeout called by McMichael.
Coach Galloway. I think that's probably Coach Galloway's last time out. 13.3 seconds left in the game, possibly.
You would think
McMichael down by 1 point.
If that was his last time out, you would think he would take the shot and then foul and then call a timeout. But
well, I mean, I figure they're probably thinking about holding for the last shot.
Final possession, you hold on to the basketball, call the timeout to draw up your play, and eat all 13 seconds if you can.
13.3 seconds remain. It's 47 for the Carlisle Chiefs, 46 for the McMichael Phoenix.
And I'll tell you, I put up a shot at 3 seconds to give myself a chance to rebound and put back.
Maybe even 4 or 5 seconds because they're not going to get all the way down court unless Carlisle has a timeout still.
Well, that's why I hold till 3. That way, if you get a good quick putback, there's plenty of time to do it, and Carlisle still has to go full court in under 2 seconds.
47 to 46. McMichael has just called a timeout. Coach Galloway talking things up with his players. Let's see who they bring back onto the court. Fourth quarter, last game, fourth and final game of the Morehead Holiday Classic.
Who are you targeting if you're Coach Galloway? Who do you want to have the ball?
J.J. Tatum. He's the best three-point shooter, most three-pointers made.
Well, you don't need a three-pointer here. You're down 1.
Yeah, you're right about that, but he's the best shooter in general. Like, Coach Galloway praised his high basketball IQ, his passion for the game. I trust him to take any shot, and if he can't get it inside to one of his players, he can take the 3. 10 seconds remain. 8 seconds. He's met by a player, and he's fouled. They take the foul there. 5.2 seconds left. Wingfield fouls J.J. Tatum. Timeout called. 5.2 seconds remain. 47 to 46. Carlisle Chiefs in the lead over the McMichael Phoenix in the last game of the holiday tournament.
I'll tell you, let me look back on the last game stats. I know we had a McMichael player that was 6 of 7 from the field. Rosenbaum was 6 of 7 from the field. I work it down low to him, and I let him take that shot with 3 seconds left. And, if you get the rebound, great. If Carlisle gets the rebound, you put a high percentage shot up there with a high percentage shooter. He hasn't had the greatest game tonight.
47-46. McMichael Phoenix down by 1.
But
5.2 seconds remain. They've got the ball. Carlisle Chiefs called timeout after a take foul. Their last available one before McMichael would go to the line. Noah Dollarite, Jeremy Rosenbaum, J.J. Tatum, Tyvon Dalton, and Kai Tart on the floor. Braden Dalton fouled out. Jaquez Vernon is not on the floor tonight.
down 1, I want the highest percentage shot that I can get every time.
Tyvon Dalton to inbound. Wingfield, Lawrence, Shelton, Boutney, and Gray on the floor. Here's Tatum. 4 seconds. 3. Tatum drives, puts up a shot, free throw line. It's goes! He sticks it! J.J. Tatum beats the buzzer! 48-47. The McMichael Phoenix defeat the Carlisle Chiefs on a last-second free throw jumper, 16 feet out. J.J. Tatum takes a high percentage shot and wins the game.
6 points for number 20, Zach Williamson.
What a job by J.J. Tatum. Takes it himself, 5.2 seconds remaining. It's been a rough shooting game all night. He gets it to rattle in. It bounced twice off the rim before falling through the cylinder. Carlisle Chiefs distraught walk off the court as McMichael celebrates and heads back to the locker room. An incredible job. Tatum had him in ISO, pulls up for the jumper and sinks it. A 48-47 McMichael victory off of the buzzer beater from J.J. Tatum.
Yeah, J.J. Tatum tonight had the buzzer beater. 17 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for J.J. Tatum, and hits the final shot at the buzzer. Definitely player of the game tonight for the Phoenix.
As Melita Hatley said in the comments, what a game. The McMichael Phoenix have a tough night all night. And just to recap, with 5.2 seconds remaining, Carlisle Chiefs take a foul and a timeout. J.J. Tatum takes the ball, 5 seconds remaining, dribbles to the free throw line about 16 feet out, pulls up for the jumper, and sticks it. 48-47, it rattled in. And the McMichael Phoenix get their second win in a row to improve to 3-9.
I'll tell you, the Carlisle Chiefs came out here. Natavis Shelton, 11 points. Joshua Wingfield leads the way tonight with 18 for the Carlisle Chiefs. Good performance by him. Braylon Gray comes out 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals. He was definitely their MVP tonight, and he almost single-handedly put the dagger in the Phoenix tonight. If it hadn't been for J.J. Tatum hitting that last-second buzzer beater from 15 feet. What a jump shot by J.J. Tatum.
Incredible job by the Phoenix. I think it's because we brought corned beef hash to the game that they actually found the power within them. Canned corned beef hash. I'm telling you. We might bring that to every game. Once again, incredible job. McMichael Phoenix take the win, 48-47. What a way to end the Morehead Holiday Classic.
I'll tell you, we've seen some we've covered a few barn burners in football, and we've covered some blowouts. You know, the first three basketball games that we get to cover this season, blowouts.
Double
blowouts.
the score, every one of them.
And then, you know, we get the barn burner. We get the Smith Rockingham game. We get, you know, the last second.
Best finish of the season. That's the thing you dream about when you're shooting on the mini hoop in your room. Making that last shot of the game, despite your team's struggles all night long, getting it to just rattle in as time ticks off the clock. 48-47 McMichael to end the Holiday Classic, and this game itself was an instant classic.
Oh, yeah, and when you're shooting your hoops in the driveway when you're 10, 12 years old, you know, you're doing that countdown out loud, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you hoist that shot up, 1.
Yes, sir.
And it goes through the hoop. You know, that's the kind of thing that you dream about from the time you hold a basketball and you start playing until you get up to a higher level. And you can win your team a game with that last second shot.
J.J. Tatum pulls the trigger from 16 feet out. Game on the line, down by 1, and gets it to rattle in. What a game, what a finish to the Morehead Holiday Classic. For Jonathan Hatley, I'm Jay Ramey. Merry Christmas from RoCo Radio. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for listening to RoCo Radio's coverage of local high school basketball. To find out where we will be next, make sure you head on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, where you can find this ball game as well as our schedule for what's coming up. You can also download our podcast of our games by heading to Spotify and searching for RoCo Radio, or on Apple Podcasts, and also find our game archives on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970 by well-known entrepreneur Leo Rentz, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 Rockingham County Car Wash 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school basketball coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. RoCo Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkled cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split, or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. High school basketball on RoCo Radio is made possible thanks to Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Local basketball coverage is also made possible thanks to our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. Thanks for listening to local basketball coverage on RoCo Radio, your home for local sports and all the hits. Make sure you tune in 24/7, RoCoRadio.com for great music, news, local weather, and so much more at RoCoRadio.com.